Dragons and friends. How are we doing? We got a boogie. That's it.
I was like, why am I the only one up here?
we got a boogie. That's it. That's all. It's just us playing today.
Just in time.
No one else is
Just
playing.
in fucking time.
Did Alex just jump in?
Yeah.
Hey.
What's funny is Jerry has his cam on, but it's not popping up on the thing.
What?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to be in here, I guess.
Woot, I'm scared and alone. Please, you might be focusing me right now.
I am. How do I not do that?
Oh wow.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm stupid.
Up at the top.
Haha.
Up at the top with the grid. There you go.
I got it.
Oh.
We're doing things. We're doing things and stuff. And
Baby.
What?
Okay, please
Reveal
yourself.
Not yet. We're not doing
yourself.
the grand reveal just yet.
No, we're doing it right now. I'm pulling up your picture. Do it.
I hope his tits are out.
No, even better.
Bear. Where is it?
No, wait. Where'd he go? I see him. Oh my god! Just look at him.
Why can't I see it?
Because you're bad.
Yeah, your Discord's fucked up again. Hold on, I'm gonna go look at this in person.
Bear! Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, commitment. Full
I'm good and
ass
stuff.
commitment. Holy shit. I'm gonna pee my pants in a good way.
I'm gonna cut my pants in a bad way.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
We've all had a very regrettable nut. It's not a sex thing though.
My
It's not a,
goodness
it's never
gracious.
a sex thing.
Yep.
I need to find us some music. I totally forgot to do that because
Wow, what the fuck,
I'm
Will?
I'm really good at my job.
Fuck it.
I just
Apparently.
exist here. I just exist here. Music? Don't give me an ad. That would be really
big
awkward.
Big fucking shout out to Bear. Even though they
Yeah,
don't stream,
look at that shit.
allegedly.
Look at that shit.
This is
I do
looking
stream.
directly-
You just gotta get the secrets.
Oh, that's loud. Okay, there we go.
committing
Okay.
to the bit.
So,
Hell
when's your
yes.
What?
When's Bear's OF stream?
You know what's
Oh,
funny is
God.
I'm gonna reference to this. Was it last night in Loon's chat or was it? in
No,
your
it was in
chat,
my
right?
chat.
No,
It
it
was-
was in Boogies. Yeah, it was in
Yes.
Boogies.
Onlybears.org/this link isn't real. Your childhood was a lie. All.
Yeah. Also,
Oh,
big shout out
shit.
to it's not a sex thing, it's a respecting each other's dicks. Goddamn right, Jay.
In every hole.
Oh my gosh.
When the
Did you give
anal
yourself a
walls
shout
are
out to Boogie?
No, I gave a shout out to Alex.
Okay, it's not gonna do
Yeah!
clips in this thing here, but
What's here?
in like this screen, it won't do like clips
That's
and
okay.
stuff. But
That's
shout outs
okay.
nonetheless.
Yeah, it's a link to their channel.
We all here. I'm excited, and if everyone's able to, I kind of talked about this before we actually hopped on stream. We might be able to do a little bit longer of a stream next week because I think my real life table group is canceled next week. I think. Is that accurate, Jerry? Okay.
Should have been canceled after the dog died.
This one wasn't
you-
me.
Well, it's
Technically-
canceled in a different way.
Technically, it was canceled. We had a Christmas party instead. Okay. So let's see here. What do we? How's everybody's New Year? How's everybody's New Year? Are you having a good time? This is the first session of the New Year. Yay!
I'm having a time.
You're having a time. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I was
better than
bitching
not
to you about
having a
what was
time.
happening earlier. So.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'd be
I mean,
bitching about that
besides
too.
that, gonna be 23 soon, but nobody likes you when you're 23, so.
Hey,
I can
what is it? 3
attest to
days?
that. That last whole year, nobody liked me.
Nobody liked me.
I mean, I thought you were aight.
I mean, shit, I'm
He's okay.
And I'm
alright.
24. I think
Everybody
I'm
loves you. You know what's
I'm
better
an
than
ancient
24?
old woman.
25!
Hey,
Oh my god.
69.
SpongeBob references?
420.
Bear, I can't believe you
420
committed that
boys.
hard. I'm super pumped about it though.
I love
I
Oh
wanna-
shit.
I want to get a necklace with those teeth for Trent. And that's my
Oh.
Just wearing the
Oh.
You know what's funny is,
I
as
know
I was
someone who
painting
has a
my
tooth
face, I was waiting for. He's gonna do teeth. He's gonna get real
I'm
teeth.
sorry.
Ah!
Did Jerry just say he knows someone who does those?
it's a fake tooth necklace, but yeah. Well, I not makes them, but like has one.
Listen, I know a guy.
Please,
Okay.
get me like candy-shaped teeth. So on stream, nobody understands,
Oh,
and all of a
God.
sudden I'm just
Eat it.
going.
Trent
that
was
one
very
cat from the
offended
meme.
when he last asked if he ate teeth. So I don't know. That feels inappropriate.
does
I feel like you can't.
Okay.
Okay.
Provide
That's
nutritional
true.
value. What's the?
Yeah, for
Question of
sure,
the day.
Jade. For sure.
Yeah.
The
for
question
sure.
of the day, you gotta type !QOTD and it'll pop up. I don't remember what it was. Oh,
Wait, that's a real thing? Because
yeah,
I just called
it just happened. No,
Oh.
that's,
I-
that's an
I
actual
Nice
just
thing.
command,
it.
Bear.
What's your favorite moment from a D&D game you've either played or watched? Mine would be probably Jerry's character cutting off our other friend's character's hand in one of the last games we played, or when I shoved people down, or no, I turned into a giant frog and I was trying to swallow people and I couldn't, so one of my other friends came and started shoving people down my throat. That was fun.
Hell yeah.
Do you guys have one? Do you guys have one you want to share before we start?
I do. I just don't want to interrupt anybody if they have ones that they would like to share.
I have 2.
Okay. You go first. I'll go last. It's okay.
No. I was just saying I have 2, but you can go. I'm still
Oh.
texting Delaney.
Okay. Okay. Unless Jerry
Sorry.
wanted to go.
No, I'm gonna have to think through several. So
Okay,
go ahead.
tight. Perfect. I feel bad whenever I jump the gun. So, when I use shape water to drown an NPC in a bubble of booze, sweat, and piss.
Oh, hot.
Sounds like you're going to dive bars. I would say mine from a game that I played. It was Tomb of Annihilation. I fucking hate Tomb of Annihilation so much. But this was like one of the few highlights from it. I had just gotten my first level in Ranger, and so like character backstory wise, her dad was a Ranger Beastmaster before he passed away, so she was like trying to like follow in his footsteps. And in the middle of Chol, we were like bedding down for the night, and like these little like tree spirits that I like to think looked like the Kodama from Princess Mononoke.
Okay.
Just in my own personal headcanon. I mean, they weren't,
Right.
but that's what I saw. They like
I'm gonna time you guys out.
they lit up this path of footprints, and my DM was like, and you can clearly like tell like they're your dad's footprint. And so there was like these footprints, so like I started following them, and they led me away to this little like area where like his footprints stopped and they were standing in front of me, and like I had like there was like this whole like sentimental moment and everything. Basically, like, I almost got like his blessing from the afterlife to
Aw,
keep
that's cute.
pursuing. And I cried at the table because I was like,
It happens.
yeah. Well, that character's dad was based off my grandpa, so like,
Gotcha. Dual
It really
emotions.
hit different.
Layered.
Oh yeah. Well, and the thing is, so like my DM was an atheist, and I go, I know that you don't believe in like spiritual shit or anything, but like I can't tell you, like I got to like have a moment with my grandpa again. Like I know you don't believe it,
that's
but
so
that meant a
cute.
lot to me. Yeah. Ooh.
Cute.
Yes, or the Koroks. It's either like the
Ooh.
Koroks or the Kodama. That's
Little
kind of like what I
Koroks.
saw. Yeah, the Koroks is so
Alex, what you got?
Or what?
cute.
For
D&D
your
moment.
fucking question
talking
that you're
about?
so
Okay.
worried about, you little bitch.
I think Bear was more insistent, but
I don't have any. This is my first campaign, so
I
this is all
guess-
you, boy.
Go white boy. Go
so-
white boy.
White them.
from this campaign, because so far this is my favorite campaign I've been a part of.
Oh yay!
Definitely kicking that orc's ass.
Yeah, that was good.
But favorite D&D moment that I've listened to, I didn't get to watch it, but and I quote this a lot: Dungeons and Daddies. When
Yeah.
DM gave them a bag of beans, and not
Oh,
even
God.
within 10 seconds later, that bag of beans was thrown down an elevator shaft.
Oh
4
god.
beans popped out, and 3 of them were useless. It was like a geyser of apple juice sprouts from this spot
Sure.
exactly,
Okay.
and shoots like 30 feet up. 4 pink frogs that if you touch them, they turn into some kind of monster. 5 random eggs in a nest that, when eaten, do something. And
Yeah.
a 60 by 60 yard or foot or whatever pyramid pops up in the middle of this fucking elevator shaft.
Oh god. I gave my
And
players that
kills.
last game too, and they biffed it. They didn't realize what it was, and I think they ended up giving one away. And it ended up permanently increasing like some random NPC's stat by some number that I don't remember. And then I think one of them blew up, and they were like, "Yeah, we better not." Jerry, what you got? I know
Give
you
these
got,
away
like-
now.
Trying to think.
I know you got a
I know
million.
from like your game, Nim pulling the card was a big one.
Ooh,
That was
yeah, that
fun.
was
Where-
fucked.
I had a card that was like you could give either my life or 2 random people's lives to kill 2 specific people.
One specific person.
One specific person, and I used
Yeah.
it on the BBEG. And my was it my younger brother and the only person, one of the few people who liked me,
Yeah.
were the ones who
Yep.
died.
And I had it on a table too for like everyone else. There was like a table where I had him roll, and it could have been like party members too. Like it was like randomly selected. Yeah, and it ended up being his younger brother and like like he said, like pretty much like the only like random NPC who was like really about his character basically.
Yeah, I also teleported away, so I didn't see who died or what happened.
Yeah,
I think
no,
I think I sent a
dipped.
message to the druid, and I was like, "Did it work?" And
Yeah,
I think she
pretty
was like,
much.
"Go to hell," and I was like, "Cool." And then I went.
And that was it.
And then, I also, one of my first major campaigns, I betrayed the party halfway through. I was a gnome. I was like a gnome artificer back when artificer was just bad, like it had no value, and I was completely useless in every combat. And I was kind of thinking like, oh, do I get rid of this character? And I went to the DM. I was like, what if instead I was actually the bad guy? And
God.
like halfway through the campaign, we're in like the Shadowfell, and we encounter these people, and I just like turn on them and start killing them.
What?
Fun.
And that like, and this was at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and they were just dumbfounded.
Oh
like-
Well, I
my
hope that puts the rest of
God.
you guys at ease that he's in your
Yeah.
party.
I've done a lot of betrayals, sadly.
Oh God, Bear,
So
do you
wait, we
have
have a job
one?
to do
Even
with you?
though
I'm
this
a
is your only. Do you
What?
have one? Even though this is your only thing, Bear?
No.
No.
His
Okay.
his prior
No.
experience was very bad.
Okay. Well,
He's
cool.
gonna get one. Because
we
it's
got
me.
room to make things good.
Also,
You're not paying me enough to have a
for the
memory with
second
you.
question of the day, teas have a lot of minerals in them. They do not have caloric value. That was my
oh,
question is, did teas have nutritional value?
Oh.
got it.
You could so basically you could crush them up and zest them on top of something.
Zest them. Oh, a nice zesty teeth crust. All right. Well, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna tell you a story.
Okay.
Let's see here.
No.
So, too bad. We
Okay.
last left off in the dead of night. After the majority of the festival goers have already settled down, the newly formed party decided to bunk up in Trent's office for the evening. Though not the most comfortable place you could have stayed this evening, there's a roof over your head, and for better or worse, you're together. You've come together to do a job, one that's already half complete and seemingly simple enough. Gift a ruby, take it back later at the wedding. You don't exactly know why, but you know you're getting paid. Whether you took the job for gold, to get out of town, to join your new best friends, or because it sets you on some sort of path you feel like you should be on, you're here. You've accepted the job, and you leave to embark on this new journey tomorrow. Sleep comes easy to some of you. Some of you spend a little more time getting to that sweet spot of restful slumber. Honey Hills, as you meditate for the evening, trying to communicate with Mirlo in that thin veil between consciousness, I'ma deafen everyone else real quick because you don't
Heck
get
you,
to know
you heckin' hacker.
things. You don't get to know stuff and things and stuff.
Wait, you know what's
almost-
wild is bear talk.
I refuse to be silenced!
Is
How
like
did
he
you do
can-
that? How
Can he hear?
can you hear? How did it happen?
Okay,
What?
well I guess you just server mute them as well.
Okay. Well,
Whatever.
fuck.
I took
Oh,
care
you got
of
it.
the mute.
Okay. I'm proud of
So
you.
yeah,
Thank
I don't
you.
know why the fuck that happened. That's whack.
Let me
but,
pull up your thing and then
That's
also
me.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay, it's dream time.
is dream time. As you focus on your questions for Mirlo, eyes closed, the flickering light from the outside of Trent Ferry's shack casts strange shadows across your eyelids. Shadows begin to morph into that of a small girl sitting in her bed. Shadows become more clear, forming a full scene of Jasmine lying on her bed, pale, gaunt, violently coughing. Blood vessels in her eyes are beginning to burst as she starts coughing and choking on clotted blood, gasping for air, crying out for her mother. The door opens and you see yourself come through the archway, dual-wielding candy floss and a candy apple. What would you like to do?
Honey Hills would like, since she feels like she wasn't there quick enough before, like, she's just like, oh, not like full on, but I mean, she's like, kind of like doing like a quick speed walk / sprint to like a slide on her knee to like get to the like drop down to like her bedside to like talk to her, try and like probably has ditched the candy apple, held onto the fairy floss because that is what she asked for.
Right.
Holding on to it and kind of like slide up, just kind of like one hand on her shoulder, the other one holding the fairy floss, and just like trying to assess the situation and see what she could have done better this time.
Yeah, so currently, she's like, she's barely even able to really talk at this moment because she's coughing so violently. Like, there's literally like chunks of blood coming out of her mouth, essentially. She's got like, her eyes are like red from like the blood vessels popping, and like she's looking pretty fucking rough.
She's gonna grab like a spare cloth from her one of her pouches and like kind of like swap items in her hand, so she's holding the fairy floss in her right hand, and like we'll kind of like as Jasmine kind of like gets ready to cough more, she'll like not like try to like muffle her, but like to try and catch the blood.
Right. Yeah.
Kind of like wipe up her mouth, and then like with her inside of her forearm, kind of like check her temperature on her forehead.
Very, very hot. Very hot.
She'll like grab some I'm thinking like when Arwen and Aragorn are trying to help stabilize Frodo after he's been stabbed by a Morgul blade. That's kind of like she's like biting some herbs, trying to like help like not like put it in. She has no wound to put it in, but kind of like see if she can like at least get that down without coughing it up.
Gotcha. It kind of does for a second, but then she ends up spitting more blood, and you see her eyes kind of like focus on you for a minute, and like you're aware that she is aware you're trying to help, and the only words that she can cough out at this moment are, "I just wanted to go outside." And with that, a very rattly breath, her eyes kind of glaze over, focused on the moon outside, and this single bloody tear drips from her right eye. The world is silent for a moment. Did you want to do something?
Yeah.
I know you ummed.
As the tear is coming. Sorry, Bear was moving really funny.
You're fine.
As the tears coming, that cloth that she had that Jasmine's coughing up, and she'll like wipe that tear away just to like keep her face as pristine as she can, despite the fact that like Honey Hills knows that she's dying right now. Again. Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She'll just make sure she looks, like I said, like as pristine as she can. And as she did before, pull a stem of wheat, tuck it in her shirt immediately, and with much dismay and not wanting to live through this again, she'll set the fairy floss on her like nightstand if she has one.
Mm-hmm.
Like cradles the child, takes her outside because
Before
she's
you
not gonna
go
leave her there.
outside, you start to hear, like I said, for a moment it's nothing, just your breath, whatever noises you might be making, until this very misplaced sound kind of cuts through the silence. The gentle strumming of a guitar, quiet, barely there, almost imperceptible. And you see, almost out of nowhere, as you're like cradling this body, this golden sand kind of begins to coat her, forming like almost like this golden outline of her body. At that moment, this moth, I guess, kind of flies through the windowsill, lands right on her hand, and just kind of like flaps its wings a little bit, and then takes back off through the window. But it sort of pulls this golden outline off of her body. It still maintains the shape of her body. It's very odd. They take off through the window, and as they float away, not Jasmine's body itself, but this outline, this moth becomes bigger and bigger and bigger until it's almost man-shaped, and it seems to be playing a guitar, flying off through the night sky, and you can see this outline of Jasmine's body dancing behind it. As you're distracted by this, you get kind of jump scared by this black cat that jumps up into the windowsill. This cat has half gold and half silver eyes, and it stares at you, and it's hissing rather violently. Yes.
Is this the other? Is this one of the other gods?
Roll a religion check.
Okay. Had to. You know what? I'll use the Dream Reaper. Why not?
Ooh, the Dream Reaper.
Yeah. $21.
21. Hell yeah.
21.
This is Zenosa, goddess of the grave.
Okay.
Very much of the mindset, things that are dead should stay dead. It is hissing at you, and it doesn't move its mouth at all, but in your head you hear, "I could have protected her." And then before like the cat jumps out of the window, it like follows the golden figures, like not flying, but it's like looking up, and you can see it following them, and every step that it takes, you see these like spider lilies start to grow out from where its footsteps were. A voice does cut through all of this, a comforting, familiar, warm voice, but now harsh, not directed at you, just says, "Enough. She was not there, and that's not how it happened." And as if the dark imagery in front of you is being wiped away like a dirty window, it disappears quickly and is replaced with the golden fields that you saw the night before. Mirlo standing just in front of you, finishing up a circular motion with his arms as if he was the one to wipe it all away. Looks at you with large, saddened eyes before pulling you in and holding you close to his chest. "I'm so sorry you had to see that. That's not what happened. You did the right thing. She can go outside now. And there's still a place for her in our realms when she passes."
I tried so hard to be there in time, and I was so angry for a moment, but I couldn't do anything. I was just stuck.
I know.
And she's just get the full waterworks.
Yeah.
Clearly.
He's definitely doing some like soothing kind of gestures, and he's gonna kind of let go, and then he looks up to the night sky that's above. The wild moon, almost aligned with the blood moon, nearing the position underneath it. "Honey Hills, I'm so sorry, but you must go. There's no time. And
She'll just kind of like nod against him.
yeah, the fields of Theocracy begin to disappear with the blood moon, the only visual remaining in your mind, and you hear this chilling, familiar, faceless voice cut through once more. We're stronger, faster, bolder, and a hell of a lot hungrier. And with that, the visions fade. You are lying in a shack, thankfully, right where you began your meditations. And we are going to unmute,
Here,
undeafen. Oh, you got it. You got it. You got it. I appreciate you.
It's
I have
like
so
I'm,
many things to
already
click on
sitting
over
in
here.
Discord. Hello, everybody.
Jesus Christ.
Surprise! Welcome back. Let's see here. Trent, this is your home. Do you think you would have made an
Is
effort
it?
to wake up before everybody, or do you think you're kind of just sweeping, or what are you thinking?
Oh, what would Trent do? I feel like Trent
What
starts
would
his
Trent
morning off
do?
pretty early. You know,
I feel
he's
like
got to
he
get
just
ready.
did.
He's got to get the area ready. Any people could walk in at any moment for some tea
Sorry, I'm just
feeds.
looking at the emotionally damaged boogie now.
I
I'm just
am
like, okay, anyway.
Bro.
Oh, actually, question.
Yeah. You don't have gods.
Was that a dream or was that a convening? Like, I don't know anything else other than
That's why I was asking
is
you
like-
how early you think you're gonna be awake.
Trent brushes his teeth. 20 minutes. I don't know. We'll
What
say
time do
as
we
the
go to
sun
bed?
rises.
I would say because
Okay.
I definitely feel that since it wasn't a peaceful trance, because elves don't sleep, since it wasn't a peaceful trance, she definitely would be in trance past
Mhm.
sunrise, just because
Yeah.
like there's turmoil going on in there.
Yeah. So Trent, roll me a perception check.
Sure, I like rolling dice.
I like rolling dice.
Don't we all?
I actually hate it.
Shut
My
up,
favorite
no you
part of the
don't.
game. I know.
That's my favorite. I love
That's,
it. Cute.
12.
12? It's not
Yeah.
like she can really hide anywhere. You're in a very tight shack together. You notice that while everyone else is kind of still sleeping, Honey Hills is fucking going through it in whatever state that she's currently in. I don't know if you want to do anything about it, but you are aware of it. Yes,
Sure.
Bear. Yes,
Okay,
a
go
fighter
for it.
named Floridius.
Okay. No, I was waiting because I didn't know if he was going to say something. Since she is sleeping in immediate vicinity of me, could I have rolled?
Oh,
a
that's
perception
right,
check
because I'm
clearly?
like sandwiched between the Echo and
Valid.
Because
Let me
I
get
rolled
to-
just in case I had a perception I needed to roll too, since she.
What
was
did you
right here.
roll?
A 20.
Oh Jesus!
Is that
Okay,
20 or
so
a dirty 20?
A nat 20, dirty 23. If you really want to go for it. Here.
okay, so Alex, let's go with you first, just because you probably would have woke up first. But what are you doing anything?
Yeah, sure. So, like, since I only got a 12, do I see, like, tears? Or do I, like, running down her face,
Definitely, I
or-
would say, especially because it was a 12 compared to a fucking nat 20, I would say more so just like very much restlessness. And you know she's not actually even resting, probably, because like I feel like everyone in this world's probably aware that people of
Elves.
elvish descent don't sleep. But
Thank you, defense.
you definitely notice something's not fantastic
Sure.
happening there.
I think also Trent would be kind of oblivious to the fact that, like, he doesn't know what the hell's going on. So he's just gonna be like, he would like to do something, but he wouldn't know what to do. So he's just gonna do his normal morning routine.
Gotcha. Okay. Well then, a fighter named Falarnius. We'll say you probably wake up just just about after Trent starts moving around and doing some stuff. But Honey Hills is pretty deep in it right now. So, what would a fighter named Falarnius do, if anything?
I've noticed that she is, and I quote, deep in it. What
Deep
does
in
that
the shit.
mean? Like, what am I noticing? increased
Definitely,
heart rate. Like,
well, shoot. What do you think? What do you think a fighter named Flornius would see? I don't want to.
Oh,
Since-
I was like,
Yeah.
are you asking me or are you asking him?
Yeah, no, I'm asking you
since
because I don't
since
want to
I've been
describe.
a traveling more tribe-based natural thing, I can tell that one, irregular heart pacing. 2, mentally stressed. That's about it, because like
Yeah.
the facial features, like you're just going.
Bugs, what do you think
I would-
a fighter named Flornius would see? I guess.
If
you wanna give it a visual.
So I would say that the restlessness is definitely there because in a good trance, she is like fucking stock still,
Mhm.
does not move. I would say there's definitely cadaverous.
Oh,
my
God.
God, yeah,
I love
you're right.
cadavers.
We love cadaverous. So I would say that there's definitely lots
I'm
of
so sorry.
restlessness. Ooh, I can't believe you did that.
Ow! I'm bald.
Ball.
I would say like since in her dream she was holding things in her hands like a lot and was doing stuff with her hands, like her hands would be twitching. Definitely like kind of like not like a lot, but definitely like there's heat radiating off of her from like her heart rate just fucking pumping.
Sure.
And at the very most, like the start, like even though she's like asleep and eyes are closed, like you can tell she's starting to tear up. But that would be what a fighter named Falarnius could see.
Is a fighter named Flornius doing anything about that?
I am keeping myself in the same spot, just more aware of the surroundings of daytime, but making
Gotcha.
sure that she doesn't hurt herself in her restlessness.
Got it.
actually.
Okay. Tice, you're
Sort of
probably
like
waking up
taking care of a
too. I don't
seizure.
know if you give a shit, to be honest.
Off
But
in
yeah,
his own
so-
fucking world.
Everyone's kind of starting to wake up. Honey Hills, I would say you're probably about awake now towards the end of that ordeal that just
Oh, yeah.
happened. So everyone is awake. What are we doing in this little love shack of teeth? yes.
Love
yes.
shack of teeth.
yes, Trent.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Trent
god.
notice everyone's awake, and after his morning hour routine of flossing every tooth, not just in his mouth, but every tooth.
Every
he
tooth.
owns, and
just wanna
brushing
floss
every
it.
tooth that he owns, he tosses what he hopes are 3 brand new toothbrushes that he's made recently.
Okay, hold
one at
on a
each
second. Hold on a second. What did you make these toothbrush out of?
What did we say last time? What was the floss made out of?
No, the floss was like some sort of animal wool or something, wasn't it?
Yes.
I don't know. Are there horses in this town?
Of course there are.
There's no
Then this-
cock like horse
Just
cock.
horse fur, probably.
Okay,
I was
well
gonna
you
say,
all
like,
have
horse hair.
toothbrushes whipped at you.
Can I roll to see if it's safe?
I didn't say
No.
whipped,
The-
I said tossed.
Okay, tossed lightly in your direction. The toothbrush, you want to see if the toothbrush is safe?
That's fine. I'll take it. I don't care. What is it gonna do?
Can
No,
to me?
I was gonna
how
say-
about this? I'll roll for safety.
Sure, roll, roll, What the fuck would you roll for toothbrush
Medicine?
creation? Sure, do medicine and add your proficiency bonus for your tool thing.
Oh, so like, I mean, medicine or like survival? Like, are you
Medicine,
gonna
I think, in this case. Since he's a dental practice, then I sort of know what that means.
So wait, I have proficiency in medicine, and you want me to add because of my dentist tools?
Oh no, if you already have proficiency, then just go for it. Do it with advantage.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
The first one was a 3. That's a 17 plus 4, so 21.
They look pretty
Yeah,
fucking safe.
baby.
They
I
look
trust
pretty
these
safe.
toothbrushes. Okay,
Yeah, you
cool.
sure do. They look great. Real
Do they know what
question.
toothbrushes are?
Are you going to brush your teeth with them?
Yes, because I saw Trent in his travels around his love shack of teeth,
Okay. got
doing it and then flossing the teeth and brushing each of them outside of his mouth too. So I knew what it was. I figured it out.
There you go, guys. We got the episode title. It's the Love Shack of Teeth.
We're not going to be here all episode, are we?
No.
don't know that.
I fucking hope not. All right, what are you guys doing? We
We've
have
never had a goal.
You do have a goal, technically.
To stay
I don't-
here. And to love
Brush
Jack and
everyone's
teeth.
teeth.
Oh god, we're just starting a
Completely
dental
deep,
practice. That's all
Yes.
this campaign is.
Whatever
It's
it
just
is, I don't know what
it's
it
a dental
is.
practice.
Hmm.
What are you? What are we doing?
I think we're heading out.
Okay.
Did everyone
That's
brush their teeth?
Well, when Honey Hills wakes
I
up, she's
did.
very much in a state. So she's
Mhm.
like, she's very much. It takes her a good like minute or two to like get her bearings to realize like where she is.
She's
Sure.
the sit on the edge of the bed, staring off into the distance.
Yeah, basically.
For real. Oh shit.
I just lean next to her and just, you want me to brush your teeth? It's like how little the toothbrush looks in my giant hands. Just
Oh god.
I don't really think that. See, okay.
and then an Ecronazine just pops up as
He's doing
doing the same
motions.
thing too.
Right. Well, I do love and appreciate the offer, right? You're very sweet for that. However, so like you're like really big, right? And I'm like
Yeah.
I'm like
Oh my
this big next to you. I'm sure, like size comparison. I don't think that your giant hand is gonna fit in my mouth. So, while I do love the offer, I will
Just a wood.
brush my teeth myself. Oi Trent, you got one of them teeth brushes or what have you?
Yeah, I tossed one.
Oh,
That's
sure.
what I was doing this with. I had toothbrushes.
Okay.
She'll take it
Can
and
I,
just
can
kind
I
of
lie and say that I brushed my teeth?
like.
Roll deception
Trent,
Alright.
no. So I think it's
or
disadvantage.
performance.
I'll do deception.
Okay.
Because he's proficient in it.
These are
Yeah.
the dumbest rules, and I'm so happy
21.
about it. Oh yeah,
21.
he
do-
brushed
can I-
his teeth.
You can
Oh,
do an
you can-
insight if you'd like
Yeah,
to.
Can I
Not-
go
do that?
ahead. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say not to undermine the DM, but that's definitely what I'm doing.
No, go ahead.
What am I rolling for again?
Insight.
It should be wisdom.
Fuck, I got a 19.
Oh nope, you don't know. You're thinking.
I
he's
did
pretty
such
honest.
a good job brushing my teeth today.
He did such a good job. He probably flossed
already
too.
have-
Probably...
Do you have like already naturally white pearly teeth? Is that
Oh
what it
yeah,
is?
yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
I kind of burn them. I kind of like lightly char them, and then just like.
Just burn all the grime off.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
But because
God,
I'm
I hope-
resistant, it doesn't actually burn it. It just takes off the plaque.
Perfect.
go.
It's effective.
The plaque's not resistant.
Great.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yep. I don't have
Um,
fire resistant plaque. You got to remember that in case I get fireballed. You're gonna be like,
Get the
what
All
happens
your
to the
plaque is
plaque?
dead.
Yep.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to do in the Love Shack of Teeth before you head out?
Did you floss? No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
Roll another
That's too
deception.
far.
I'm
That's
just
too
kidding.
far.
Honey Hills will very crudely and quickly like fucking brush her
Yeah.
teeth, whatever the fuck this is. Get her shit together, kind of like tap her staff. Not trying to do anything with it, but just more of like a comfort thing.
Comfort thing, yeah.
Oh my god.
And then
Everyone's fired.
Someone word
She'll put-
staff.
she'll put the wheat in her mouth and just kind of.
The we. Oh.
The
she'll,
wee?
she'll chew on the wheat straw.
Sure.
Is there a horse equivalent to say like an enterprise? where we can like rent horses and then like
Oh my
drop them
God.
off in the next city, and it's just like one company. And if
Um,
not, new
Is there a
question.
family
To
that runs
completely
a
derail
horse-
the purpose of the campaign? Can we create
call it-
that? Because that's a genius idea.
We
there,
call it Ford, not Ford.
it's not like a rental thing. Like you could buy a horse.
That's expensive
Or-
though. I just need
It
to get it.
is. It is.
Just get it insured. Just
It costs
Is-
1 ruby, actually.
Is there a family that has horses that is
Yeah.
also part of a family that has horses in a separate town that know of each other and constantly take goods back and forth to each other.
I just want you to know,
No.
if you say this isn't real, at some point during the campaign, I will try to create this as a company.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enterprise this, and
Yeah.
You
We'll
can enterprise
pick
it, and
up.
they ship dentist supplies.
Oh
There
my
you
go.
god.
There
we
you
can we
go.
can double down here. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna make this into a maritime game real
Who
quick.
needs a
Dude, are we-
campaign? We're just doing
Here's a
like
campaign where you
business.
can do capitalism.
Oop,
No.
capitalism.
Capitalism, the campaign. Blood, bone, swarms, and
No,
capitalism.
it's capitalism.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Fuck off.
No.
Okay. Are you
I did my makeup and everything.
You're right. You deserve to be here. So, as you guys kind of step out into the city, you see several stalls already set back up for the day. However, it does seem a bit slower around this time than it did yesterday. Kind of safe to assume a good portion of yesterday's festival goers are sleeping off some hangovers. Is there any business you want to attend to in town before you take off?
How much is a horse?
A horse
About this
is
many.
It's a
good
lot. It's like 100 gold, isn't it?
question. It's a number. You know what? It'd probably be faster to do some Google research than
It's
dig
in
through
the
this
player's
fucking
handbook
book.
under the
Yeah,
equipment
but
section.
But the internet.
I can type faster than I can look that up. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. They're like 100 gold.
75.
Here's
Shut the
second
fuck
question.
up. It's 100
Could
here.
I instead buy 100 goats?
It says horse riding 75.
I know what it says, bitch. This is the region's prices.
No.
Oh, okay,
You're trying
so
to cheat us.
capitalism's
There's no
okay.
enterprise or horses. You're gonna
That's
charge
right.
us more?
And region. What
Things
is the
cost
regional
different
animal?
in different
That's the-
areas.
That's to buy the whole ass horse and own it and keep it.
What is the regional equine? What am
Whole ass horse. She's been a whole ass whore about it.
I don't. it's a brown one. I don't know.
Wow.
I didn't do
Holy
horse
shit.
research.
Whoa. Is it a Clydesdale? Do they got the big stompers?
Are the white ones more expensive too?
No, that's a big ass cancel loon. Fuck you. Cancel Trent. Trent's canceled. Oh no, a meteor just crashed into Trent's shack.
Oh no!
Oh no. Killed the dog killer too. Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
They have some nice looking horses.
Those
Let
are the
me
white
look
ones,
up
right?
some names of horses. Horse types.
Are there any cattle being moved around and that we could just ride the cows?
They
That's the
have
mom
some.
of the DM.
They have some. I almost said American, but America's not real. So they
This
have
is
some.
America.
They have some Syrian American. I almost said American again. They have some
God damn it.
Are these Angus
Syrian
beef cattle?
painted horses. They're painted horses.
Are these Wagyu beef?
It's about to be with how I massage them on this
They
ride.
could be if you try hard enough. Yeah. So they have a couple hosies.
And I also purchased 100 goats
If you really want to,
for 100 gold. Can I convert all of my
maybe?
gold to goats?
Physical
For
Yeah,
assets.
context, I have a
course.
lot of gold.
I know you
Yeah.
do.
you could certainly buy 100 goats. It might be a little loud to travel with.
Are you gonna like do like a
No sneak
like,
attack.
a sacrifice like to
No. It's just like
Ah, I
maybe a
killed
goat
everybody.
is worth more here than it is somewhere else, or vice versa. So if I convert all
could
my
be.
gold into goats, I'm making an investment.
He's
But,
pretty much
the
taking
gold-
pounds of salt and taking it to the Middle East back in the days of spices and herb trade.
Well, also, if when I'm done, if I retire and then I spend all my money on goats, I will then end up with more goats, which will then give me more money. Which is
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Gold was
Capitalism.
not
Capitalism.
used to.
He's the god of
Mhm.
capitalism.
yeah.
If the goats are still alive, maybe.
I am
Well-
the god of capitalism. I'm gonna write that down.
Oh my gosh, there
Under
isn't one
flaws.
technically. There is a god of
There is
merchants.
now.
There
It's
is a god
me.
of merchants.
No, it's capitalism with these American horses too.
Yeah.
These
American
American horses.
Ice.
They drink that Budweiser because that Bud Light is gay.
They're Syrian
Randomly
American
create
painted horses.
Make Syria great again.
No Syrian
Oh my God.
American. American
my god.
painted horses.
Yeah, American. There we go. It's American. That's funny. So what the fuck are you doing?
I'm not gonna buy anything. We're just gonna walk.
Yeah, fuck it. Asshole.
Fuck you. Oh my god.
Can I
Okay.
inquire
Buy a
what the
horse
price
for
of a chicken
everybody?
is in your weird, fucked up world? Where
Did
everything
you-
is 33% more expensive.
Oh yeah, we should buy rations. That's a good.
That's a good.
I don't
That's
know
a
if
good
that's what
call.
you said.
No, I said chicken. Those are waste more time.
Yeah.
No, they don't sell chickens. There's no chickens
Do
for
they
sale.
sell normal rations?
They're 2 copper. Yeah. If you go to the Adventurers Guild, they actually have like shops and stuff there as well, aside from like just guild things. Let me
have a
see
druid.
here.
Shopping trip.
You do have a druid,
Shopping
yeah,
for
you do.
food.
It's-
What?
Do I need
Or,
to shop for food? I'm gonna
the-
use you for your skills.
Would you say that I?
Uh-oh.
Would
in
you
the
say that
hunting
I
and
had used?
gathering?
Huh? No, would you say that I'd used one day of rations, or because the feast was last night, we still have the rations I started out?
Oh no, you have all your shit still.
Are we
Yeah, the
keeping
feast
track of
last
rations?
night.
That's the real question.
That was what I was gonna ask.
mean, I kind of like to.
Wow, overcharging us for horses
And I
and
buy-
food counting. What
And I
the
buy
fuck?
hundreds of rations.
Hundreds. You could.
hundreds.
You gotta make sure that they stay.
gotta-
You know.
If you're looking at
Nice.
how much rations are, at least on D&D Beyond, they are 5 silver per.
But increase it by 33% since it's more expensive here.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Maybe
No, it's
horses
just the
are more
Adventurers
expensive, here,
Guild.
but
These ones are
rations are
straight.
cheaper.
Yeah, it's just the horses. You gotta calm down.
And I buy.
I'm not
It's
gonna
just
calm
the
down.
horses.
Dungeon
Well, you
mommy's
better.
being fucking mean.
Cry about it.
I can't. My makeup will run.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Uh,
I'll keep it in mind. How,
But
wait,
yeah,
how
you
long
could-
how long are their trips? Sorry.
It's gonna be about it's the 15 about like 8 days.
I got 10. That's probably fine. We're probably good till we get to the next
I didn't even
place.
write down how many rations.
How many rations does everybody else have? It should have been with
I think the
your
baseline's like 10.
Yeah, we'll just say straight
Well, who
off.
knows with
Everybody
her?
got 10.
Different
Bitch.
weights of rations.
Well,
Alright.
and also, just so you know, since this is a capitalistic town, all of the rations have a Best Buy date.
Yeah,
It's not an
They do.
expires by.
they do.
Best Buy? You mean like Radio Shack date? Like,
Yeah.
No, it's not expired by. It's Best Buy. You have to
Yeah.
gauge where the expired date is.
No. Radio
Could
Shack's
be.
in Akuta. But
God bless you.
yeah, so we'll just oh my gosh,
No,
we'll
bless
just
you.
say that everyone has 10 days worth. Yes, Honey Hills.
So with Goodberry.
Yeah.
Does it
Home of the
last
Goodberry?
until my next long rest, or does it just like last?
Yeah,
That's
long
until-
rest. So you can't just like sit there making like 1,000 berries and then
I
be
mean,
like,
it's still
"Yay."
pretty solid because you could give
Yeah.
each of us 2 and then have 2 extras.
Goodberry, home of the Goodberry. May I take your
And you can,
order?
if someone's at 0 hit points, you can just give them 1
Pop.
good berry and then
Just pop it in their mouth.
yeah, then they're up
I
at 1
wanted
hit point.
to ask to save myself in the future. So
Yeah, gotcha.
I can't
Um,
put my fingers in your mouth for your teeth, but you can just pop a berry into mine.
yeah, if
If
you're
you're
fucking
unconscious-
dead.
You
Well,
better
it's
be
better
careful
teeth
if
if
you
you're
go
dead.
down. Yeah, I was gonna say you better be careful if you go down that you protect them chompers. But okay, so rations covered. Are you doing anything else?
Ooh, is there like a magic store?
There's not a magic store. There is a spot
Magic
to
the
buy
Gathering store.
tinctures and tonics, but there's not like a
everywhere.
magical item store. You know what I mean? Like
What? Okay, not magical items, but like components.
what are you looking for? Because the way I run components, unless it has a monetary value, you don't need to like keep them on you. Like you just have them.
Oh.
So
Well,
like
if you
if
want
there's
to.
something that's like, yeah, I mean you can if you really feel like doing that. But pretty much like if it's like, oh, you need like a diamond that's worth 100 gold, then you would need to get a diamond that's worth 100 gold. But if it's like, oh, you need ashes, like I'm sure you could figure that shit out.
Grandma.
Except for Fireball. Fireball, you have to have bat guano. That's the rule.
Have to. Guano.
Bat poop for the win.
Imagine having spells.
Circle back to me in a second.
Okay,
Fist
sounds
wizard
good.
death punch.
Did anybody else need to do anything in town before you skedaddle?
Um,
I think
I'm just gonna look for some supplies real quick to craft more dentist tools.
Sure. What kind of supplies are you looking for?
So, this is probably get dumb. Do they have like fishing hooks and shit?
Yeah.
Cool. So like fishing hooks, little other like little metal trinkets that I can either tear
Okay.
apart or use to bend together. And
Sure. You would probably be able to get some like at the Adventurers Guild because they also kind of dual function as like a armor house and just kind of like odds and ends for like travel essentially. So you could probably pick up like okay, so you're trying to get like fishing hooks and like small little metal, just like metal bits basically.
yeah, scraps maybe, basically maybe like an armory and like get
Okay.
scraps that they don't use.
Yeah. How many, I guess, things worth are you trying to get? Like, what do you, I don't know what you need
I was
from me.
very
I can
descriptive.
give you a price if you can give me, like, I guess how many things worth you need. Like, are you trying to make, like, little scalpel things, or, like, what do you...
Little scalpels, little mirrors, like these fists can do a lot of work, but sometimes you gotta give some love and just
Sure.
look.
I don't know that you're gonna be able to find a mirror exactly, but like for like little metal bits and such, they'd probably be able to give you like, I mean, enough to make, let's say, how many tools are you trying to make?
I mean, how many tools do I have?
I don't know.
We
You tell
didn't discuss
me.
this before. We didn't discuss this before.
Okay, well, you have your little mirror thing, you have your little scraper guy.
I have a little scraper, a little scalpel.
Okay.
Probably one of those like. It's nothing fancy. Just this actual set of pliers. Just
Okay.
pulled out.
Are you trying to get like another set of pliers and all that? Let's
yeah,
just say
and like maybe
for
just one of extra everything.
okay,
Piece
for
of
all of your needs, you could probably get all of the base like raw materials for like a silver.
Cool.
And then you'll have
That's
like a
what I
whole
do.
nother set of tools if you are ready.
Yeah. I'll say that like the next long rest I'll work on.
Okay, gotcha.
Like I'll just have the materials for now.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Anybody else need to get anything in town?
Do they have a... I don't want to say a pet store, but like, is there like an aviary or anything here?
I mean, there's like the spot where they would keep like their messenger birds, if that's like what you're asking. Yes, they would. Yeah, they would have one of those.
I want to go there.
Okay. You can go there. It is by the alderman's house, because that's where like a lot of like the business and like I guess like political dealings and messages and such get sent back and forth and all that.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Give me 2 seconds and I will be right back.
Okay. Tice, did you need to buy anything before you go, Moneybags?
Nah, I'm good.
You're just hoarding. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I need my
I can buy
spell
some
slots.
super cool.
We all need spell slots.
No, that's a joke because of every time she plays Baldur's Gate 3 with Crispy.
No.
Oh yeah. Constant long rest. You can do it. Why not? Does a fighter named Valarnius need to do anything before skedaddling? Okay, Honey Hills at the aviary. What are you doing there?
Are there any birds here that I have helped?
Huh.
Any doves or any birds of any variety? She likes aminals, but has a particular affinity with burbs.
Sure. So
I'll roll some shit if you want.
yeah, roll a perception check.
Oh, perception.
Trent puts down his
Yeah.
bucket of chicken
Okay.
when he hears you like birds.
I shouldn't say it out loud. Jeebus cries. You said perception, right?
Yeah.
#21. Let's go.
Damn.
21.
So this is like pretty full with birds. Like, they're separated. They're in like their own like little
yeah.
cages and stuff. And as you're kind of like walking by, you do see there's like this little like dove.
Oh.
It's classic white feathers. It does have like this little nub on one of its feet. And it does look like one that you had found previously, long ago. It had a broken little footsie, and it did have to get removed on the one. But he looks like he looks like he's thriving still. He's all right. He got a leg, but he's got both of his wings, so he's fine.
Huge balance.
How long does it take to ritual cast something?
It depends on what it says on there, but yeah, usually 10 minutes.
Plus the original casting time.
To like 11 probably, depending.
But
on
add
what it is.
33% in this world.
All right, bitch. Just because you're mad about the horses.
Got inflations everywhere. D&D games, fucking.
Yeah. Things
Walmart.
cost different prices in different locations, my guy.
Don't worry,
I'm
we'll
sorry
get a
that
horse,
you live
we'll
in
get a
an
horse
oven
for like
mitt.
12 gold somewhere else.
Did you just say I live in an oven mitt? I mean, you're
Okay.
not wrong, I guess.
Okay, so question. So if I were to ritual
Okay.
cast speak with animals,
Uh-huh.
casting time is 1 action.
Okay, so it just take
One.
like 10 minutes plus 6 seconds.
Okay. Okay, cool.
That
I
6
want to.
seconds is when you're gonna get killed.
I'm gonna ritual cast speak with animals before I
Okay.
talk with the burb I helped.
Sure. Couple minutes go by, you got a bunch of birds in there making a bunch of noises and probably shitting everywhere. Birds be doing that. And then
do be doing
your 10
that.
minutes pass and you just start hearing chatter all over. Like, what is she doing here? Why is she standing there? Why is she standing there? Like, where are we going? Where'd you go last time? Like, it's just like all of these little noises like all over from all of these little birds.
Okay.
What are you doing?
And she'll just kind of. Honey Hills will just kind of like look at them all and be like, okay, I understand that, you don't have a lot you want to say. However, I'm interested in that one. And she will point to the dove that she helped before and like walk closer to them.
Okay. Gotcha. Friend.
Hello, little one. How have you been?
Good. I lost foot, but I can fly.
Yes, you can fly. I'm very happy to see you. Have you gone anywhere interesting?
No.
No, nowhere. Not even to I'm trying to think of the place that I said that I was from originally. Where what the fuck is it called?
Mejisoa?
Yeah, not even to Mejisoa.
No, I don't go there.
You don't go there. Where do you go then, my friend?
Looks at map real quick just to double check the name of the place.
Birds can read maps.
Oh, shit, that's a smart one. Grab it.
It's getting crazy. I just go to
see the one leg
Garistia.
pull out a map and just.
I didn't hear what Loon said. What?
Sorry.
I just go to Garistia.
Oh, you just go to Garistia. All right.
Yes,
Well,
I just go one place, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
back and forth. You must be a very busy bird then.
I am.
Well, I do have to say, I'm glad you're feeling a lot better. And those wings of yours, and she'll very carefully go to extend the bird's wings. Not hurting it, pulling them or anything. Just kind of
Right.
checking. It's like when the doctor moves your arm around to see
Sure.
its mobility. It's stuff like that. She's just
Yeah, it just kind of it's liking the attention, so it kind of ruffles its feathers up a little bit.
Oh, look at this. Oh,
You're just mad
my
you can't
goodness.
do it.
Wow, look at this. Oh, your feathers are beautiful. I'm so happy to see it.
Thank you.
You're just mad that I have snacks.
Hey, you remember my scent. I'm sure you noticed me well before I walked up here.
Yes, you are a friend.
Yes, I am, friend. Well, hey. So, I'm in the area. However, I am leaving soon.
Oh,
if you
no.
or any of or it's okay. It's okay. I'm always around. You know how to find me. 'Tis Miralo's bidding, but
Who's that?
any of your
Love this
Yeah.
bird.
I do love this bird.
And then a
oh my God,
dog
you love
busts
this
through the
bird, too.
aviary, ripping all the birds to shreds. No.
Oh my God, not Frank Ocean again.
Awesome.
No.
Oh my God, sorry.
Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean. But that's I'll be only gone temporarily. You see, however, if you or any of your friends here, if you consider them friends, I should say,
They're okay.
they're okay. All right. Well, if you care about them enough
Same.
that if they get hurt and they need help, you know to send them to me, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. Well,
You can
I
tell
love
that thought just kind of like went. like
I
it's
guess,
still a
could I,
bird.
like- yeah. Could I roll perception to see if the other birds picked up on the fact that need help, find her,
They're kind of all talking amongst themselves about
Okay.
where they're flying to, why they fly there
Okay.
next, weird animals that they saw in their journeys.
Okay. All right. Well, she will kind of very gently give the dove a little smooch on the noggin, and kind of do this all right. I'll see you later then.
That was forward.
Well, I can't hug you really. I mean, I guess I can.
It's okay. I get it.
Okay. Well, you have fun doing your trips, sending your very important letters,
Sure.
I found this sarcastic.
and then she'll just kind of walk out of the aviary.
Bye, friend.
Goodbye, friends.
Imagine just like a little.
It's I feel how Honey Hills was just talking to that bird is how I talk to Bina, and Bina doesn't understand half the shit I'm saying to her. It's just
Yeah, I was gonna say you could you're talking to it. It is still a bird. But yeah, okay. So you have gone through the aviary. Everyone else is, I assume, just kind of chilling. And
You see
are we
feathers
ready
sitting
to?
outside of Trent's mouth.
Trent is the dog that bust through the aviary. Okay, cool. Well,
I didn't know you had wild sheep.
so are we heading out?
I think we are. Honey Hills has taken care of her things. Oh, actually, Dungeon Mistress, I'm gonna send you something, but I will
Okay.
require an answer
Dungeon
to at
mommy,
some
can we
point.
go now?
you could have gone 20 minutes ago.
Hills.
But we were debating the capitalistic market of Nomilodir and the surrounding areas. So let's see here. So as you guys are kind of on your way out of town, which I want to give somebody an opportunity to do something. Both a fighter named Flarnius and Honey Hills, make a perception check for me.
Okay, you said perception, right?
Yes.
I want this one.
Tyson and I are still talking about our business idea with the horses,
Yeah.
Sure.
so we don't know what's going on.
It has to. We gotta do it.
That 20.
Fuck,
Shut
I got
the
a modded
fuck
18.
up.
I did. I was trying to pick it up to show you in it. Roll.
Okay.
You have to go to burn while
So-
you're
But 23 if with the mod.
Sure, I don't need the mod, you're fine. So, as you are on your way out of town, you kind of pass by the residential area, and your eyes just kind of happen to drift over towards where Jasmine's house was. You see in the spot where you buried her that, there are a copious amount of spider lilies around the grave, but the grave looks like it's been exhumed. Yes, Honey Hills.
So he got a nat 20. I got an 18. Do I see this as well? or
Oh
is it
yeah,
just-
yeah, for sure.
Oh,
No, you
okay,
do, you
okay.
do. You both would kind of see that, and if not, I'm sure they probably would have brought that to your attention. But do with that information what you will.
Do I know what spider lilies represent in this? Would I roll a history or something? the
Ooh,
same way she
roll
did last?
religion. Roll
Yeah.
religion.
Okay. I make this one now. 1.
Honey Hills, you don't need to roll. You know what that is. But go ahead.
18.
God damn. All right. So you.
I
are
know.
aware
I'm picking
that
different dice
so-
every time.
No,
I'm just going.
You're good. You're good. You're good. So you would know that there is a god in. I mean, that's worshipped here, everywhere, basically, but it's a god that looks like a cat named Zenosa, and it is the goddess of the grave, and it is known to be very highly correlated with spider lilies, and usually either followers of that will appear, or not appear, but like will plant spider lilies places where they are worried that a body is going to be tampered with or its rest is going to be disturbed. In this case, these don't look planted. They look like they've grown. However, they're grown around the grave and not on top of the grave, which looks like it has, like I said, been exhumed. Are you raising your hand or just doing arm things?
I'm doing arm things, but I do actually now have
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I was just playing with stuff.
No, go ahead.
So with what I saw before,
Mhm.
and knowing that it's Zenosa, and I assume that over the course of my 105 years on this plane, would I know that, like, or I guess, would I know religion-wise that, like, it's definitely not, like, followers who do this, it was, like, since it's not planted on the grave, like, would I know anything, I guess,
I will even give you an
how it
extra head up because you're a druid. Those were not planted. Those sprouted overnight and they're like essentially full bloom.
Yeah. But basically, like, what I know from being a druid, knowing that it's Zenosa, just off the cuff, like what I know that, like, this was like deity herself's doing, not.
It feels that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so with my nat 20 perception, can I see if the grave was disrupted from below or above?
You would probably have to get closer and do an investigation check to figure something like that out.
Okay. I'm good.
Okay.
She'll kind of, so, like, I'm assuming, like, we're walking away and we see, you said we see this in the distance, right?
Yeah, this is like, like you're kind of like walking through town on your way out,
Okay.
and you kind of just like look, like you're walking through kind of the residential area to leave, and you definitely get a catch of that, basically.
She'll, as soon as, like, it all, like, clicks, light bulb moment for her, like, what happened, she will, so, I'm really sorry, folks. You know what? I will be right back. Something happened. I need to go check on it. And she'll kind of, like, shoot, like, a glance to a fighter named Falarnius, since he was the only one that was there.
Sure.
And I guess, would I have noticed that he also clocked that was Jasmine's house? Like, we both kind of see it at the same time, kind of
I
thing?
would say probably, especially if you're kind of like looking around to see if anyone else has noticed it. Like, yeah, you probably would have
Yeah.
clocked him also, like, catch a glimpse of
Okay.
that.
Yeah, I would just kind of, like, shoot him a glance and be like, right, so, you all can follow me if you want, I suppose. However, if you don't, please, don't run far. I'm not trying to abandon y'all. I just, and she's, like, fucking, like, munching on this.
Yeah, right.
weed right now. It's like, I gotta go, and she'll, like, kind of, she'll actually, wild shape into a cat and just
Oh, okay.
like fucking
Ooh.
zoom
Our first
over
wild
there.
shape. Okay, cool. You
Yeah,
are a
orange
kitty
cat,
cat.
by the way.
Immediately
Very
gets
old
orange.
type of
because
cat.
he loves cats.
Oh, okay, cool. So Trent are you following the kitty, Trent? And Tice and AF and
I'm
P?
following him with my eye, with my eyes because I'm in wonder.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm staying put.
I'm staying.
Oh, okay. So you're over
I'm
there
not
by
wa-
yourself.
I'm not
First
Okay.
combat.
following. Roll initiative.
Zombie child. No, I'm just kidding.
I will drop kick that bitch in the chest so quick.
And then once she gets within, like, I want to say, like, 10, 15 feet of the grave, breaks out of wild shape, drops down to her knees, and just is kind of, just, like, inspecting.
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay. Nat fucking 20, bitch, let's go!
Nice. It looks like this grave has been crawled out of, not dug up.
Not dug into, okay.
Yeah.
Zombie child. Roll initiative.
No! Is there, within that 20, is there anything besides Jasmine obviously crawling out of it? Is there, like, anything else I noticed? Like, did she leave, like, the leaf rose behind? Is the straw of wheat gone? Or is the straw of wheat still there, I should say?
It's
Like,
hard
did
to
she
say
leave-
without, like, fully digging out the stuff, but you don't see any traces of that.
Okay. And I guess with a druidic background, is there, like...
Sure.
Is there something, like, disturbed about, like, the grass or, like, the rubble around it? Like, not the actual grave, but, like...
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell where she went?
You rolled a nat 20. You do kind of see, like, little trails of dirt leading back up to the house.
Against my better judgment.
Sure.
Are we still watching, honey?
I mean, that's up to you.
Yeah, I think I'm still. Like,
Is she out of sight at this point? I think is a bigger question.
Yeah.
No, not really, because she clocked it while you were walking by it, so you would still
Yeah,
have a
so,
line
like-
of sight on this.
I mean, because you would see the cat run, wild shape back, or get out of wild shape, then come back to me, drop down to my knees, and, like, just, like, hands on the ground looking at what's happening, and then...
Right.
But I have clocked the fact that Honey Hills talked to the mother because I took her job last night and gave her money.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. So I have that information that there was a conversation between those two.
Yeah. I
Don't know what it was about, but I know there was a
Yeah,
conversation.
I was gonna say, I don't
Do
think
I
you would
know that
like,
that
the
is
whole...
the mother of the child? Or would that is not
I
up
don't
for-
even know about that, but I feel
Okay,
like,
no, I don't
mean,
think I do.
using-
I'm just
Okay.
making sure.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
so as a reiteration of what I had talked to her mother about, when she came back from the back, and this was after fighter named Falarnis had already taken the bucket and was wiping down tables, I asked her, I stopped her before she could even go back and get it. I said, are you a mother? Do you happen to be Jasmine's mother? And then that's when we took the conversation outside. So unless he was like listening for it.
Well, no, I took it bucket. She took it back, and then I took it again because you took her outside, and I washed the rest of the tables while you were having the conversation.
Okay, so here's
I
my
know.
thing.
I don't know this is my thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you would necessarily know, but it would be a reasonable potential assumption to make due to the fact that you buried her, and then you went to the bar, and then Honey Hills took this lady outside, like, immediately, basically. So, I mean, that's kind of
I
up
mean,
to
Honey Hills
interpretation.
even said that I have to, like, she was storming. She said she was going straight to the beer tent to talk to
Gotcha.
somebody.
Yes, Alex.
Sorry, if you're not done, I'll wait.
No, we're good. I think we cleared it up.
I don't fully understand danger sense, but does danger sense do anything in this scenario?
No. It's pretty much just you can't be surprised in a fight, I think, basically.
You have too much apathy.
Okay, so what do you
okay.
guys do see Honey Hills do this, and then you are doing what, Honey Hills?
I am what? What?
Oh, I
Kieran?
thought she was asking what we were doing. You go ahead.
Oh no. So Honey Hills will, like, push herself up off the ground,
Okay.
and, like, she's starting to walk to the front door of the house, or whatever door is closest that looks ajar.
There is, like, a
or-
back door. It's not open,
Okay.
but there's a
Okay.
back door.
Probably out of respect, she'll walk to the front door because she
Sure.
doesn't want to be that guy.
I'm
So,
going to stop her.
You're-
I'm going to stop her from entering the household.
Okay.
You are sprinting then.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
We'll
Well, let's
push
say
you into it.
I big. I have lots of space to cover. I yell at her to stop moving before she kind of rounds the front of the house.
that will allow. Yeah. You can listen to that or not, though. That's up to you.
Body would like, you know, like when like something scares you, but like you're not scared, but your body still reacts.
Yeah.
It would be like that. She would kind of like jump and like whip her head back to like, I'm assuming see a fighter named Falarni is like coming at her.
Sure.
I wouldn't say I'm
so you guys-
barreling. Since I noticed I stopped you, I'd say it's a more brisk approach.
He's speed
You are
walking.
fucking
Just
walking
a
like
wide Putin stance. Bah, 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 bah.
Jesus
you
Christ,
walk
okay.
into that funk.
Sure.
I guess as I see fire named Polarnius go that way, I would also follow, but much slower. Just more of like a
Sure.
A brisk stroll.
Tice, do you give a shit, or are you
I'm sitting on a rock counting my money.
sick?
Man, fuck this guy.
So
you love
Okay.
to hate him.
do I know in my life what a druid is? Since I was from a
Yeah,
tribe, I would-
definitely.
okay.
Oh yeah.
So that
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know that she deals with things,
Of
you know,
nature.
of nature and usually natural occurrence. That
Yeah.
the child's burial was not of a druidic fashion.
Yeah.
It wasn't. She didn't die naturally. It was.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Very-
So I have this basic-ish
You have.
knowledge.
Yeah. You do.
Okay. Cool. Now, has she stopped or is she still going? Like,
She kind of. I would say she's kind of like, not. She's like tapping her heel. She's not like tapping the front of her foot. She's not in an impatient thing, but she's like she's fidgeting. She's
Right.
like still very like nervous, shaken up over what she probably doesn't know that you saw last night while she was in her trance. Like she's
Right.
fucking she's gone, but like not.
Okay, so then as I approach her, I get down on one knee so I'm eye to eye with.
Okay.
And your nature here has run its course. This is no longer in your hands.
But you don't.
This
She's
is
like
no
not. She's not even
longer-
look. She's
Yeah,
not even
no
looking
longer
at him.
your business. The nature has run its course. This is no longer your business.
Would you let me speak? You don't. You just don't get it. You don't understand. I saw things. I saw you before I met you. I saw him, and I saw him too, and I saw her. And I thought I was supposed to save her. I didn't know this was supposed to happen, and I want to find out, for my own sake, what happened. Even though I know what happened. Because I saw her again last night. 2 nights in a row I saw her. First night, she was just sick. And I thought I could help. And last night, I did everything I possibly could to keep her alive, and I couldn't. I don't care about the nature of it right now. I want to see it from my own eyes that this story plays out the same way. So
You are
let
not
me-
prepared. You are not prepared.
I
to
don't
see
care.
that.
I don't care. Are you coming with me or not? Because I will do this alone.
I will stop you. This is not your business anymore. It has run its course. You are not prepared for this emotionally. Considering I had nat 20'd her next to me fucking having a grand moment in the sleep time.
Honey Hills now she's getting more like loud about it. Gold. It is like bright, like yellow, goldish, like right across her nose, like it's pulsating. You can try and stop me all you want. I'm going into that house and I'm figuring out what happened.
How loud is this conversation getting?
I'm maintaining my level of speech.
I would say she's getting a little bit louder. Not
Okay.
much. She
how
doesn't-
close to the
she
house
doesn't
are you?
yell. Oh, well, he probably stopped me before. Well, he said he stopped me before I rounded
Around the
corner.
side.
Yeah, so yeah, around the side of the house.
Okay.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think by this point Trent has made it to both of them.
Okay.
He's watching this scenario, but he can see the tension, so he's
Mhm.
kind of just like prepared to like possibly get in between the two.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Honey Hills, roll me a perception check. Actually, anyone who's standing right there can.
So me, Trent, and a fighter named
Yeah.
Falarnius.
Modded 14.
17.
Okay. Who rolled the highest? Was that? Okay, that's what I thought. So,
Modded 17.
in the heat of this conversation, you guys are on the side of the house. There is a window nearby. For just a split second, you see the window, like the little curtain, like pull for just a moment, and you see a small face, red eyes. The sun hits through the window, and then they shut again, like almost immediately.
Would I clock that, or does only
Or is
she
it just
clock
me?
that?
What'd you roll?
14.
No.
Okay.
It, like I said, it was quick. Like, it was like a what the fuck's going on outside, and then
Do I notice it shut now? I don't notice
No.
the girl, I just noticed that there's a curtain.
no. Well, I mean, it was shut. It
It's-
peeked
yeah,
open for
always
just a
shut.
second and closed, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like when you're looking
Gotcha.
through the blinds ever so slightly to like stalk
That's
your
you.
neighbors.
That. Yeah.
And she'll almost not like in his face, but she'll just like put her finger. Did you see that? Like the gold and yellow from her face just gone back to like how she normally looks.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just see that? Tell me you just saw that.
It is none of my business what goes on in that household. And for now, it shouldn't be yours either.
She just walks away. She's
Away.
she is on a fucking mission to that front door now.
Okay,
Can I roll
She
gotcha.
knows
strength
what
to pick her up?
Ooh, roll. Ooh, Honey Mills
Athletics.
probably. Yeah,
Athletics
you could do
versus
athletics. Yeah, and acrobatics, I would say, unless
You
you
want
would
me to do-
prefer. You would do acrobatics, Honey Hills, and then
Okay.
Unless you're
a fighter named
athletics,
Falarnius
better.
would do athletics. Yeah, unless you want to do athletics, you could do that instead.
So, hold on.
Yeah, no, I'll
Usually,
do
like, a-
acrobatics.
Okay.
I'll do
I
acrobatics.
will do something in response if
Oh,
depending on who
Okay.
wins.
Oh god,
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
think this
looking
was
at
the
my-
combat we were gonna get into, guys.
I'm gonna have to
I'm looking
find
at the
3 new
character
people.
sheet too for
So-
my bonus.
Athletics is strength, so it's your strength, and if you're proficient in it, so it's either your strength
So
modifier.
the one that Loon gave me, I have a mod on here. I'm just making sure it's correct. Because I think with Soldier, was it Soldier is my class or
Hold
whatever
on.
the fuck it was? That
I can
additional
pull up
one
your
I
sheet
had.
too.
It says
Hey.
+6. I'm just making sure because I had
Oh, that should
proficient
be
and I had a
right.
+3 modifier. Okay.
Hey,
Wait.
Loon.
You have a +3. It would be 5 then, wouldn't it? Or
Yeah,
you
because
+3
if he's
right now?
proficient in it.
It
Well,
should
it's just
be
on the
+5.
sheet that I had from her.
I think I might have fucked that up. That's my bad. Hold on.
Okay.
Please don't pop up on that screen. Thank you.
Hey, Loon.
Oh,
So
you should.
I have 5
your
for
strength-
athletics and intimidation.
Your strength is +4, so you are +6.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yeah. Sorry.
Question.
Yes.
Can I guidance myself?
Yeah.
You didn't have time
Fuck
to
it.
react to do that, could you?
Oh yeah, that's kind of
Wait,
true.
Okay, but my
Yeah,
okay,
your
so
heat of the moment emotion. I don't think you get to have the ability to think that
Yeah,
one
I'm
through.
gonna say actually no, because this is more of like a combat scenario as opposed to like a trying to
Okay.
open something or.
okay, that's fair. However, instead of
What
that,
did you roll?
I have blah, 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 blah. Would my passive perception help me here? Like, would I feel him coming at me, even though I've turned?
It's no, because it basically, if you didn't know, that would put you at like a disadvantage, and if you like, no, I think this is just a
You're
straight,
too emotional.
roll.
Okay.
Get a 20.
just roll 20.
Easy
Did you
peasy.
roll Falarnius there, or a fighter named Falarnius?
Not a
What'd you guys roll? What'd you fucking roll?
17.
11.
Ooh, okay, so you feel, as you're like barging up to this door, you feel like a giant fucking arm grab. Where? How are you grabbing her?
Around
Yeah.
the waist, she's over the shoulder.
Ah!
Like I picked her. There is no discussion. I just haul her off.
Okay, hold on a second though, because Trent said he was gonna do something if something happened.
know.
So
I
what's
just-
Trent doing?
I obviously just don't think I have any like idea of what's going on, right? So, because like I don't know what happened last night. I don't know what the grave was about. Obviously, I see it now because I'm much closer. But like I don't
Sure.
know what anything's going on. All I see is Honey's getting upset and needing to do something, and fighter named Falarnius is stopping her. And in my brain, Trent would want Honey to do the thing that she needs to do.
Okay.
So, as she goes, I wanted to
This
see
is
who
not
would
what I
win
thought was
that,
gonna
'cause
happen today.
Because if
Sorry, go ahead,
Honey
go ahead.
left,
Yeah.
if Honey was able to get away, I was just gonna not do anything. But I
Sure.
was gonna see if I could stop a fire named Falarnius from grabbing.
Okay.
Because I think this, like in Trent's mind, Trent just
So,
thinks that
if you're
Honey
just
has a job,
helping, I'm gonna give, instead of having you roll, I'm going to have Honey Hills roll one more and take whichever one was
Oh.
higher.
Okay.
Because that's
so I
technically
roll-
like a help.
Okay, so I.
and this
did
isn't
roll-
like me trying to be rude to
No, you're
Fire name
good.
He doesn't know.
Trent. Has
Yeah.
no idea what's going on.
You
gonna
literally
kill
just
you.
have no
But wouldn't
idea.
Trent know that this house belongs to somebody since he's been here for a year?
I mean, he would know it belongs to somebody, but it doesn't mean he
But
knows who
he doesn't
or
know what's
why
going
or like,
on.
yeah,
he is a criminal offense.
Okay.
I just see this.
You're fucking kidding me. I rolled a 9 and a 10. So regardless,
Okay.
I'm being grabbed.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
No. That's it. Like,
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled something as well. So, what is going to happen is, yeah, no,
He's dead.
It is
She-
perfect. You're all next to each other. Half you guys are grappled.
yeah. So, she is currently over a fighter named Falarnius' shoulder, and pretty much as soon as that happens, the front door of this house bursts open, and you see the mom from last night, Honey Hills, and she bursts through and she just says, "You put her down right now."
Oh. Uh-oh.
And so
Trent doesn't know what's
as
going
I'm walking, and so I'm facing away from the door, right? In this situation.
Yeah.
No.
What? And Honey Hills will start like fucking beating like the typical like damsel in
Yeah.
distress or whatever, so they're just kicking.
Right.
You put me down right now. That is that girl's mother. I need to talk to her.
I
Put me
do
down.
not care.
Oh,
Let me look at something real quick here.
Pull out a crossbow. Your back is turned. You're flat-footed. Advantage on the roll.
Trent-
She hits you in
Trent
the back.
wasn't holding anyone, but he immediately just drops air because he's
He's just like, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Okay, let's see here. What is the range on this?
As a,
Okay,
as a I also have a
There-
thing I want to do if things don't work out.
real quick, one last time. I need a fighter named Falarnius to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Oh.
so it's just whatever your
Vampire fucking bitch. Wait, so
so your
how do
wisdom-
these work? I don't
Okay,
know what
So
that means.
you should
I
have a
rolled
thing
high.
on your thing that says wisdom, and then there should be, like, if you go to, I think it's towards the top of
Oh,
the sheet I
save?
made for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's saving
Plus
throws.
1 is my mod.
Okay.
Modded 19.
God damn, you're rolling like
Yeah, go
fire
fuck
today.
yourself.
So you kind
you
of
walked into the wrong room, motherfucker.
yeah, you hear an even quieter voice just say, "Put her down, please," and you feel this like kind of like warmth for a moment, kind of like almost like someone poured like hot like water over your head, but then it just kind of pushes out and you kind of like shake it off. Like, I don't know how you want to do that.
Reaction causes me to start sprinting because of my own life and being in the tribe and being more of a fight or flight kind of lifestyle. I feel
No, it
as
does
if
not just
someone
cause you to
tried to
start-
fucking do some shit.
No, I wouldn't make you just run, but yes, boogala, boogala, boogala.
Hearing, even though it wasn't directed towards me,
Yeah.
hearing Jasmine talk again, Honey's just gonna start crying. Just
Okay.
not even like yelling anymore, just like, just please put me down.
Sure. Yeah.
My reaction to the thing not working wasn't running. It was me feeling attacked and running.
Oh, yeah. Well, still, it's kind of weird because we're not in like a turn-based thing right now, so it's kind of odd. But we could say your pace does.
No, but I felt threatened by the thing
Yeah,
that
yeah.
washed over
You're-
me, so
sure,
I start
you can-
moving away fast.
You can start to pick up your pace a little bit. Trent, are
Yeah.
you still by the house?
Dude, I like I said, I dropped air. I don't know what's going on.
I'm moving
Mom
towards
and-
Tice
So-
at this point.
Do we see the kid that said that?
I was just about to
did.
have you roll a perception check because you're the only one standing right there right now.
Well, I don't see shit because that's a 4.
No. So all you see is the mom bust through, and that's about it. You recognize her from the bar last night.
Oh,
I mean,
oh, go
yes,
ahead.
Honey
No, sorry,
Hills.
go ahead. No.
I mean, I see a fighter named Falarnius go one direction. I'm kind of panicky. The mom just came out yelling. I just scribble another one of my coupons and go, the next one's on me, and then run away.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. So she now has
as-
a shit. Her daughter might need that. That might be interesting.
So as Fenrir Florinius is walking away even faster now,
Uh-huh.
I have a question.
Yes.
So am I technically grappled?
Yeah, technically.
Okay, grappled with a little asterisk by it.
Yes. Which, by the way, timeout. Well, no, because you're technically considered a size larger. Never mind. Disregard. Continue with what you were saying.
Does being grappled inhibit me from casting spells?
No.
No.
Can I cast Hold Person on a fighter named Falarnius so that way I can
You
wiggle
sure
out?
can. You sure
You're
fucking
both
can.
holding each other.
Oh, man.
There's a chance if you're locking
This
his
is
body.
not-
Now can I like roll acrobatics or strength to keep her pinned?
No.
This is- I think
No,
you
you're
have
not
to
gonna
make-
get
yeah,
that
this
choice
is,
here in a moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, for... What the fuck? I forget how Hold Person works.
He's gotta
wisdom
roll a
saving throw on
save.
A fighter named Falarnius's.
Okay,
And
yeah,
I think
you-
your save
Now,
is 8
If
plus...
I fail,
No.
am I frozen?
Yes.
It's gonna be 10 plus your wisdom. If you're
Yeah, so
saving throw.
it's 13.
So you gotta make a DC 13 wisdom saving throw. Bear. This is where
Let's pick my die. Let's
oh
do this
my
one.
god.
You
I
have
do
to roll
not-
bad
I do. I
once.
fail. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Did not
cool.
make it.
Okay, so you are frozen in place, and while he does have you kind of like grabbed,
Pinched.
you are definitely able to like wiggle out of there now. Like, there's not like an active,
Yeah, it's
like,
not
you know what I
being
mean?
constricted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Oh.
Jerry. What are you gonna
Should
rule
we roll
for us
initiative?
about?
Well, yeah, I got a lawyer here. Should we roll initiative because every 6 seconds he's gonna get a chance to break free from that?
Technically, yes, but let me give Honey Hills an action first, and then we'll
Yeah.
probably go back and forth. But yeah, go.
Yeah.
Go, what are you doing?
This is after getting out of his grasp.
Sure.
Okay. I don't know how much distance we covered, but
I would say, Bear, what's your movement speed? 30, probably? I'm assuming it's
Yes.
30. Okay, so I would say probably about 60 feet at this point. Because speed was not inhibited by
yeah.
the grapple because
By
he's
my-
bigger.
You know what? So okay, if I'm not gonna chase her just once she gets out.
Okay.
Can't.
She don't know that.
No, but I'm saying like as a reaction, I'm not going anywhere closer to the house. She's away.
Okay,
I have given
gotcha.
up on this situation.
Okay, gotcha. So she out. You go in.
All you see is an echo named Bazines hold up a big 0 at.
Ah!
The first
Wow.
0!
Actually,
the
you're
first
incapacitated. The echo can't move.
I know, but I'm
Oh.
saying for when she sees it. When she sees it. Let's just.
The echo's just like halfway there.
Oh
Okay,
my
sorry.
God.
Okay, what are you doing, Honey House?
Whole person is concentration, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
As soon as she sees Jasmine and her mother, she is not concentrating on whole person anymore. He is able
Sure.
to move.
You don't technically see Jasmine yet. You do see the mom and you heard her voice.
Yeah, but like once she sees Jasmine's mother, she's not concentrating anymore because she's
Yeah.
putting all of her attention on the fact that she was called at
Sure.
amongst the conversation.
Mm-hmm. And once she sees that you're free, the mother's actually going to start running towards you and kind of meet you in the middle. And
Okay.
she's going to wrap you up in a huge hug. And she's vehemently sobbing. And she just says, "Thank you so much. Thank you."
Like, she's very much gonna be like taken aback at first at the hug.
Right.
And then,
Yeah.
Like slowly. Like I was just doing,
Sure.
Just slowly.
Yeah. Roll me perception real quick.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. 10.
10. Okay.
My die got stuck on the wall of the dice tray and then
Oh, gotcha. You don't really see or notice anything. Just this woman essentially hanging on to you.
Well, okay, I mean Trent's still there.
Yeah.
Is he paying attention to this?
I don't know, are you?
I mean, I probably saw fighter named Felonius stop all of a sudden,
Mhm.
and then Honey wiggle out, and like because
Yeah, there's a lot
Trent
going
thinks
on.
everyone's his best friend. Yeah,
Okay.
I know. Since Trent thinks everyone's his best friend, he notices fire named Felonius isn't moving
Mhm.
at all. I'm assuming for 6 seconds, and then all of a sudden it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
He
a
does
couple.
see. He does see.
Yeah, roll another save right
Honey.
now, actually.
I
said it.
She dropped it. She dropped it, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did drop it.
Well, it's a 16, so it's fine.
Yeah, so regardless, I dropped it.
Okay.
And so Trent's like, well, fighter named Felonius seems fine, so he probably would
Mhm.
stick by Honey.
hmm
So, do I need to roll?
Okay. Are you can if you want to.
I threw that onto
You
my
can dance if you
computer,
want to.
not into my box, but that was a 21.
Oh shit. Okay.
You
so
don't
like,
get to mute your mic and then talk to me through the door. You say it to the whole classroom.
Baby, are you
There's-
mad at me?
there's
There's no baby
there's a
here,
lot
it's just a man
going
with face
on.
paint on.
There is
Are
a
you, the
lot.
player, mad at me?
What did just Dungeon Mommy saying? Hold on, I can't hear her.
There's a lot going on currently. You just saw two of your best friends going at it. You see a mom burst out of the house,
Gross.
yell, and then come hug one of your friends. And as you're kind of like taking in the whole situation, your eyes drift back open to the open door, and it's dark inside, but there's just like a slight gleam of two red eyes kind of hiding back in the shadows, very low to the ground.
I'm going over to Tice now, where he is on his rock, counting money, hanging out now.
Okay,
I probably
sounds
put my
good.
money away at this point. Just to
I'm
enjoy the show.
Again, I feel like Trent just doesn't know what's going on, so like, I don't think he says anything about the eyes.
Okay,
Like,
well,
he-
you know
he
that they're
just-
there.
Yeah.
Honey Hills, are you doing anything?
Just after the awkward like hug back, I
Oh, I have no
don't know
music. That got really quiet.
Oh.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
know
Sorry.
What to do? The moment I talked to the person you had hired. And she's saying this like quiet, like just to Jasmine's
Right,
mom,
right.
so that way, like, since she
Mhm.
knows that, she heard Jasmine talk before, so like she knows Jasmine's around. Ish. She's
Mhm.
just trying to make sure that Jasmine doesn't hear this because she doesn't
Right.
want. Yeah. It's like I heard the person you hired say that you requested this. I wanted to be so angry with you. And to be quite honest, I was a little bit. No, you are right. Like you said last night, I'm not a mother. I don't have children of my own. Not real children. I don't look down on you for what you did entirely. I just think that she shouldn't have to suffer anymore, whether it be from a deathly sickness or an insatiable sanguine hunger. But that's for you to find out, not me. And she'll kind of like let go from the
Right.
And like as soon as they let go, she'll like wipe the tears away. She's not a dickhead, but
Right. Do you, are you leaving?
Soon, yes. I was on my way out. I saw the spider lilies.
Would you like to say goodbye?
Only if you think it's right and okay.
I think she wanted to say thank you for the fairy floss.
Honey Hills will tear up a little bit at that.
Mm-hmm.
But then she'll walk over to the front door.
Yeah, and she kind of like, she doesn't close the door because she knows that some of your friends are probably like
What the
watching. Yeah.
Fuck? Yeah.
But she kind of like leads you into like a darker corner in the room, and you do see Jasmine kind of like curled up, and she hasn't actually eaten the fairy floss. She just has it. But she's just kind of like sitting there, and she looks up and sees you, and she goes, "Oh, hello.
Hi, sweet girl.
Thank you for the
So you
fairy
got the
floss. It doesn't
so
taste very good."
That'll happen when it sits out overnight.
Blood-based flurry flux.
One of the
It's
moons is
okay.
coming.
Blood has sugar in it. You could definitely make it work.
Thank you for stopping by.
You're welcome. I had a friend of mine almost convinced me it wasn't right, but I had to see. I saw. Do you remember much of last night?
Well, I woke up and you were in my room. It was really cool, by the way. And then, you left to go get fairy floss, and I fell asleep. And then it was the weirdest thing. I woke up in the dirt. It was very dirty. And you look at her talking, and like her voice is like a lot clearer now. She looks more like I don't know, she doesn't look as like gaunt as she did before. Like still definitely like very pale, but like her cheeks aren't as like sunken. Like her face is like kind of like filled out like a little bit more. And obviously she now has some red peepers. But aside from that, she looks good. I mean,
Before she says anything else, she'll kind of like give her mom a look. I guess trying to gauge whether or not they've had the talk yet of what the fuck happened.
roll me another perception check.
Okay. We'll call this guy. 18.
She isn't exactly. She's kind of standing there watching you, and she's like messing with her wrist, and you kind of like track where she's rubbing her wrist. You do see a mark there, if you catch my drift. Yeah. So you can kind of gather that, yeah, they had a talk of sorts.
Right. Well, so you know how you said you woke up in the dirt?
Yeah.
Did you find a straw wheat tucked in your shirt, possibly tickling your face?
Oh yeah, and then she like reaches like into like this little, she has like a little apron kind of thing on. She reaches into her pocket and she's like, this one, and pulls it right out.
Ah, yes, that one. So, and I guess another quick, like, warily glance to her mom of being like, is it okay if I say what I'm gonna say?
She just kind of like nods in your direction.
Well, you see, so last night, when I left, I went to the festival that's been going on, right, for the Lusa, and I found the fairy floss stand. I tipped them well. They actually brought me a candy apple too. So sorry if that's kind of, so kind of like Lunebetch do them. Sorry if that's kind of floating around the house here.
It was really sticky and dirty when we found it.
I am so terribly sorry.
It's okay.
Right. So I had those, and I told my newfound friends. I told them that, hey, I have some things I need to take care of. Run a quick little errand. Be right back. And so this was sun had gone down. You told me your mum had gone to work. So I came by to give you the fairy floss. And I was gonna show you the candy apple as a little surprise, thinking you'd still just, be in bed, kind of where I found you. And there was someone's, like, hunched over your body. You were already, gone, so to speak. You weren't really alive anymore.
Yeah.
Like her voice is kind of getting a little crackly.
Oh, it's okay. I'm better now.
Right, because the vampire bit you. And took everything in me not to get angry and do something I'd probably regret. So I talked with said vampire, told me your mum had hired him. He left. I told him to leave. I didn't want any more answers from him. I wanted him to leave. And then I prepared your body for a burial.
That's why I'm so dirty.
That is why you are so dirty. One of my friends whom you saw holding me up in the air.
The big scary man.
He's not scary. He very much means well.
He looks very scary.
He's not an expressive fella, I think. I don't know. We did just make fast friends, so I can't quite answer that one to the best of my ability. However,
I eat children.
he helped me dig up your burial spot. It started raining, of course, because who doesn't love a good burial when it's pouring outside? I had started, and he actually came up out of nowhere, seemingly, and just did it for me, didn't say a word.
Well, that was very nice of him.
He's a very nice fella, and I think I may no longer be friends with him for what I did, but that is a price I suppose I am willing to pay.
Well, tell him I said thank you too.
I will, little one. But yes, I laid you down in the dirt. I made sure you had the little leaf rose I gave you with the stem of wheat.
She does still have it tucked behind her ear too.
And she'll kind of like, as she says it, she'll kind of like brush it or like mess with it for a moment. Put the wheat there for Mirlo's burial rites and said my prayers and put you to rest. Buried you back up. Well, he did most of the heavy lifting. And then I cried.
You don't have to cry. I'm okay.
I mean, you know what all this means. Like, right? Like, you understand the gravity
Yeah.
of the situation.
What's gravity?
An abstract
Men's
concept.
butthole.
Cast testicular torsion.
Really, it's okay. I'll be okay. Mom says we're actually gonna leave soon too, so can go find friends that are like me. But I get to go to the festival tonight when it's dark out. I haven't been outside in so long.
And maybe you'll get some actually good tasting fairy floss this time, not Dale.
Maybe everything kind of tastes weird right now.
Except for that of the crimson variety, right?
That tastes okay. Regular food does taste weird.
Right. I don't know if I'll ever see you again.
I sure hope so.
I sure hope so. You know... Oh, actually, hey, Loon, did you see my text earlier? That actually will change whether or not... Well, it depends on what I say next. That will change what I say next.
Not for a while.
Yeah. So, I have... Obviously, Miralo is one of my gods. As you can see, Dove on my chest, and she'll, like, pull up her sleeve, tattoo and everything, staff. If you see this bird, because I would say that, like, the dove on the staff is, like, not, like, to scale, but it's, like, I'll say he has, like, some distinct features.
Sure.
See this dove around, ever. His name is Miri. He is my dove. You ever see him just say, "Oh, I'd like to send something to Honey Hills," and he'll let you tie a little message to his toots. You don't have to be so gentle. He's not glass, I promise.
Okay.
I know it's a little weird tying something around a bird's ankle, but he'll be fine. If you ever want to contact me, she'll kind of
Well, thank you, Honey
rub.
Hills.
Of course. And she'll kind of like ruffle Jasmine's hair a little. Right. I have to go.
Can I have a hug?
She doesn't even say anything. She just like gets down on a knee and like brings her in, like a very, very tight
Yeah.
hug.
Yeah, she gives you a hug, and it's cold, but you can tell that she like really does care about you. You do. Let me see here.
Ooh.
Bite your neck.
I was
no,
waiting for
no,
it.
No. You do.
Killed her in the
As you're
bed with
pulling
this guy.
away, she just goes, "You smell really good."
Thank you.
I brushed my teeth this morning.
I.
Oh my
I hate my
god.
Wheaties.
Right. I must be on my way. I'm sorry. Safe travels to you both. And she'll like look to Jasmine's mom one last time. Not even like fully in the eye, just in her general direction. Just like,
Sure.
sorry for being so angry last night. And she'll turn to take her leave.
Yeah. Cool. So, you go out and meet the group. Does anyone... Okay. Above table. Does anyone have
so-
anything they need to do tonight?
Well, so I assume as this whole thing happened, I saw the pit of dirt that's been exhumed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I remember last night seeing a bunch of dirt on
You sure do. Mm-hmm.
So when he comes back, I kind of just casually go, "That you?" Pointing to the dirt.
Yeah.
Taken care of?
Yeah.
I love that he doesn't know any of the context either. He's just like, "You murder a kid?"
I don't know the kid. I just know,
well,
like, oh,
yeah.
someone as far as I know, he killed someone, and they're buried, and he said it's fine. So it
Sure.
definitely won't come back to haunt me later.
Gotcha. Well,
A fighter
like
named
I
Felonius
was...
doesn't believe in ghosts.
You say that?
Yeah, I say that.
Good. I think ghosts are real, actually.
Fighter named Felonius doesn't believe in ghosts.
Oh my god.
Just it's like a joke. I give a little like.
No, it's like a proven
Just
fact.
like-
They're real.
No. I feel like if I'm going to be traveling with it, you have to know. Like,
Yes.
there's going to be a blood moon in like 2 days.
And
There will be
Necronamazines
ghosts.
is just like doing one of these.
Oh my god. I
You will
love
see
that.
a ghost. It's going to happen. I can't.
Meet.
So what I was gonna ask is, it is 8, which is now when we would normally end. We don't have a game tonight. Do you guys want to keep going, or
I would love
do
to
you...
keep
yeah.
going. Bitch,
I
let's
know,
go.
I know.
Let me
The only
roll
thing
for
is,
that.
I know Jerry be a sleepy boy.
I
Are
can
you
go, I
good
can
for a little
go,
bit?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, because we once
question.
again have not left this fucking place yet.
I would
Yes.
say like,
Told you, we do it.
can we take like a quick like $5 just to like,
Yeah, for sure. Let's take a little break. I have to pee. I have to let my dog out, and then we'll be right back, guys. So yeah, you know.
I have to let my pee out.
Ah!
Hello. This is the wrong screen. That's not it. That's not it either. Haha. There we go.
100
We're
goats.
back. We're back.
Rata.
Vampires are totally real. Isn't Luna one? Don't. Shh.
Yeah.
Shh. Shh.
Joey
You're not supposed to
sleeps
tell
at-
people my
okay.
secrets. We back. After whatever the fuck that was. But
Bitch,
yeah,
I
shit,
lack
so
iron intake.
it's, oh my goodness.
You're too EP to be a vampire.
I have terminal eepiness. I am God's eepiest little fucking
Terminal-
soldier.
Terminal epiness. But yeah, so all of that just happened. We have Honey Hills now coming back out. We got Tice and a fighter named Flarnia sitting over on a rock discussing the validity of ghost existence.
Ethereal
and then,
forms.
Trent
Well, so
just
I would
standing
say-
there lost.
Well, so I wouldn't walk back until I wouldn't
Okay.
walk straight back to them. I wouldn't leave Trent by himself. I would grab Trent and we would walk
Oh.
back.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say this earlier. Much like
Mhm.
a vampire, I didn't let myself into the door, so I was sitting outside, like leaning against like the railing or something.
Okay.
Sure. But yeah, so
Much like
I
Dracula.
wouldn't say I could hear anything, just outside. Just
okay. Gotcha. Just keeping an eye,
Um,
making sure nothing nefarious
Yeah,
happens.
if I heard a
Sure.
like help, I would have gone in.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing?
So Honey Hills would like come around the corner, like coming out the front door and be like, "Oh, right. Hi, Trent. Right. So we gotta get back to everybody else. However, I feel that you probably deserve an explanation of what just transpired."
Sure. Trent puts his hand up. Whatever you do or don't need to say is fine. I'm being listened.
And she'll touch his hand like, "Well, I do appreciate that." She'll like gently like take his hand out. Not like in a rude way or anything. She's just like,
it's just
like,
funny.
"Ew,"
It's
like,
just funny.
Why?
Get off of
my
me.
Have you been touching teeth recently?
I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know if your hands are clean.
Ugh.
No, she'll kind of start walking, and like if she'll kind of like tug his hand and kind of like come on, like let's go.
As
Right.
a golden retriever boyfriend that Trent would ever be.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He was giving me golden retriever energy. That's why I
Don't
did
talk
that.
about golden retrievers.
Oh,
Oh, no.
sorry.
I'm so sorry that you decided to do what you loved most and died for it.
Yeah.
Press
Hubris
F
at
for
its
facts.
finest.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Listen,
anyway.
you brought a dog into a
knife fight.
meat grinder D&D game and got what happened. I have no
Well.
shame.
Anyway, so let's start walking. So basically, you know how? Oh, well, I guess you might not have known. Last night's kind of a blur at this point. So I stepped away. I bought some fairy floss. So I was taking it to a girl named Jasmine. She's really sick. And that's actually how I ended up here in Nomilodir. Was You know how like some fancy elves kind of do like this big like teleport from like one place to one place because like they just can. Right.
It
So
just nods.
I just
Does
right.
not know that information.
Right. So basically, I come from Maravine, which is why I was going on and on about Pink Toe last night when we were at the beer tent. Because I actually helped make it. So I went to bed in Maravine on Elusa the 13th. Right. Went to sleep in my own bed, and I woke up yesterday in that girl's bedroom.
Oh.
It's not a sex thing.
It is not a sex
Not
thing.
Oh my god.
That's
Right.
a child. I hope not.
I mean, different strokes for different folks, fellas.
No,
Shut up.
moving on. No.
All right, that's
Cancel
3
me,
cancels
cancel her.
today. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So I woke up there, right? So we talked. Jasmine is her name. She asked me to get her fairy floss. Cancel this dick, bitch. And so then we did the whole fair thing. And then once it was dark enough, I went and took the fairy floss. To her. She said her mom was going to be working the beer tent. Right. So once it became nighttime, her mom wouldn't be there, which is when she wanted me to come. So I came. And then there was a vampire standing over her lifeless body. I almost got into a fight with him. I didn't. I told him to leave. I buried Jasmine. A fighter named Felonius came and helped me, which I deeply appreciate, and words cannot describe how pardon my vulgarity, but how shitty I feel for doing what I did. But I had to see her today. I had to know that she was either okay or actually dead, or she was actually a vampire now, which is precisely what happened. He helped dig her burial spot. I buried her. He put the dirt back over her. And then that's why when we came back to the beer tent later on, only my hands were dirty, but he was covered in grime. I talked to her mother last night. I was very angry with her for how could she do this to her child, etc., etc. Because the reason why so obviously I just kind of like teleported here, whatever, what have you, but it's a divine calling is why I'm here. I'm sure you know of him, Mirilo, God of Peace. That's why I,
Trent's head snaps off. I'm just kidding.
a fireball comes out of nowhere.
This level's gonna be a blast.
So he, Mirilo showed me the image of when I was asleep, not last night, but the night before. I was asleep last night. I saw Jasmine. I saw you and a fighter named Felonius and Tice. I saw all of you in my dream. Something bad was coming, and so I got sent here to deal with it. And it all starts with her. I don't really think I explained this to a fighter named Felonius, and I'm not asking you to do my work for me, but I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to be aggressive with anyone, but I saw Jasmine in my dream again last night. I don't sleep, obviously. Whatever. What? You know what I mean. I saw her again last night, and I could almost save her again, but again, I was too slow, I was too late, it wasn't enough. And she died in my arms again. I couldn't live with that. Which is why obviously as we were leaving, and she'll gestured towards like the barriers, but like when I saw that, I couldn't stand idly by and not try and do something, do what I should have done. Anyways, I've said my piece. You can form whatever opinion of it you may.
So obviously Trent receiving a lot of information all at once. It probably is looking so many different emotions at once. Trying to just piece it all together. The last 2 days, have been a blur for him. He's been in couple fights.
Got some wisdom teeth.
He's been around 4 people that he already considers himself friends with. He's taken on a job from Tice to go do this give and then retrieve task.
Ruby,
do a crime.
Ruby Rousel fucking shit.
Yeah. And so like now this is all being thrown at him at the same time. So he just looks quizzical. He looks confused, but at the same time he has empathy. Obviously, he can feel what what you're dishing out. So he once again, since I guess we're walking this time around, he just he doesn't like put his hand on you, but like just kind of says, in the moments that you were trying to seek out your mission, because like he tried to stop Fire Name Forlornius. I understood that you needed to do something, and I was there to just make sure that it went well, you were able to get through it, and that we were able to start our journey together without any more, I don't want to say problems or
Problications.
Problications.
Sorry, I liked it. Yes, I
I had
liked it.
4 words in my brain at the same time, and I was like,
I love it. Beautiful.
It's a new word.
Without
That's the name of the episode. Problications.
Problications.
Love it.
Without any more problems or things left undone. Yeah, I was thinking of complications and problems at the same time.
Yeah, so I mean,
quick
shit.
question. When you were explaining this, were you explaining this just to Trent, or were you explaining this
were
to the
walking,
group when you got back?
No, so I was since he stayed the whole time, I was explaining it to him as we were walking back.
Okay, got you.
So
Okay.
I don't know how quick we would have gotten back.
You weren't too far, but you could definitely lag. Like, you know what I mean, having your conversation and whatnot.
I would say, she was just walking like a normal pace. So
Sure.
I would say that Tice probably hears maybe the tail end of it. by the
Okay,
time that we get
gotcha.
there.
Okay.
So I'd say we are all together now. Or almost all together.
All together now. Okay, sounds good. All right, so your group has been reunited after quite a lot. We talking about that, or because Tice, you definitely saw this, unless you were purposefully
no, I
not
saw
paying
it.
attention.
Yeah.
That thing you did where you held him in place, can you do that more than once?
Are you asking as a player or as a?
No, I'm asking as Tice.
I mean, yeah.
Cool, that's
Well,
good for me. Let's go.
Actually-
wha-
Trent notes this as well because he thinks this would be great to hold people down when taking teeth out.
Oh my god.
Fuck me. Right, and then Honey Hills will kind of walk up to a fighter named Falarnius.
Before she says anything, I don't respond. I turn myself to her, away from her, and I just kind of keep meandering in the direction we're supposed to be going.
Ooh.
And then I say from over my shoulder, without looking at her, regrets beget regrets. What you did was selfish, and what you do is unnatural I have no business until you know what your meaning of the phrase "be better" means to you. I have been disappointed from many people, and I will not stop being disappointed from more people. You were just another person to be disappointed.
If it makes you feel better, I'm not disappointed.
You care about money. Is the dollar signs there? You're good.
Oh my
Trent,
god! Damn.
obviously, in that conversation, is also not disappointed.
He's not disappointed for a different reason.
I got someone to hold down teeth?
All right.
Honey Hills will just kind of, like, just bite her tongue and just keep going.
Gotcha.
And then I stop. I'm like, Tice, where are we going?
Oh yeah, we're going to hold on. I forgot the name. It started with an S, didn't it? The capital.
Okay.
We're going to the
Yes.
capital.
Soadanna. You are going to
Soadanna.
Soadanna.
I knew. Yeah, we're going to Soadanna.
Yeah.
I feel like I've
So
mentioned this.
yeah, you have. It's the capital city. You all know what it is. You
Yeah.
just don't
You
know
what it is.
It's fine. You know what it is.
I know what it is every time we have this.
Can a fighter named Falarnius read? This is not like a. I think it is a genuine question.
Yes.
Okay.
I am more educated than given at first glance.
Okay. I don't ask that as like a Tice doesn't care.
Are you
but
stupid?
Well,
Are you
there's a
stupid or
difference between
something?
being stupid and being illiterate.
That's true.
could
That's
be
very
the same
true.
thing.
There were a
Especially
lot
during
of
this
smart.
time.
There were a lot of smart peasants who just couldn't read.
Yeah.
Because no one taught them.
But yeah, so as you guys kind of finally begin your journey out of the city.
2 hours
wait.
later.
Yeah, no, it's the city's moving. It's running away
Let's
from you.
go back.
The city
self-inflicted
grows
wounds.
legs and runs away. No, so
I think I
as
left
you
the
begin-
stove on.
too bad. Your house
That's
is
the
on fire now.
fireball.
Does everyone have their toothbrushes?
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Conveniently, I had mine stuffed in my bedroll.
As you begin on your journey, you start to see Lake Kyogris come into focus, and also here, I'll pull this up. Here.
You were thinking you pull up the map.
Yes, Lake Kyogris and the Halagan Forest, kind of far off on the horizon. Obviously, the lake's pretty big, much closer. You would know in travels, especially like a fighter named Falarnius, during the daytime, trails, roads, safe. At nighttime, they're a pretty high target for, bandits and things
Highwaymen
like
and
that to
sorts.
come. Yeah, so while traveling during the daytime, roads and all that are fine. However, as it starts to get down, usually people will kind of travel along the road, but not on it. And it's up to you whether or not you want to do that, but just putting that information out there. So,
Well, it's still daytime, right?
yeah, I would say, oh god, after all that, it's
afternoon?
probably
20 minutes
about afternoon. Yeah, it's only been 20 minutes. No,
Yeah.
I would say probably about afternoon. So these are kind of like the two main landmarks that stand between you and the capital city. The further out you get from Nomilodir, the sounds of the city kind of start to melt away into the sounds of like chirping birds. You can hear like the wind kind of sweeping across the water. It is kind of breezy just because, lake effect and such. But us Michiganders get that.
Yeah.
But
Cooking oven.
yeah. An occasional gust of wind, the smell of fried festival foods and stale ale from last evening seem to follow you for a little while, but after a bit of traveling out of town, you can finally have some, truly fresh air. Yes.
Which way is fastest? Sorry to completely cut you off.
It's gonna be that northern route,
Okay. So we're going past
going
Mara.
around the lake there. Yeah, you would go past Marivine and to Soadanna there. But yeah, as you kind of travel along the road, you see occasional carts pass by you. They give you like a little nod of recognition and keep moving on their way. The road's actually kind of poppin' today, but you kind of gather that's because a lot of people who are planning on going to the wedding from Nomilodir are starting travels early. That way they can get into Soadanna, kind of like lay down their bearings and all that before this wedding starts.
Does it
But
only
yeah,
take a day to travel there?
no. So in
That was by horse.
like,
It was a day.
yeah, so no, not even that. So by horse it's gonna be about like 4 to 5 days, whereas you guys are walking, it's gonna be about 8-ish, I would say.
And when's the wedding?
In
The
10.
wedding is in 9 now.
10 from the
It's
last
the
time we
20
talked about it.
It's the 24th, or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, the wedding is on the 24th, and it is currently the 15th. So
Okay.
you guys should
It's
be
on
there
the
either.
moon day?
It sure is.
The
You should
bad moon
either-
day.
Mhm. You should either be there within like the day before the wedding or the day of at the rate of travel that you're doing, unless you end up like pushing it, basically, which you can do. It just might give you a couple like, you know, exhaustion and shit like that. But that's kind of up to you guys. Is there anything like you guys are kind of like doing while you're traveling along? Anything in particular, or are you just kind of pushing through?
If Honey Hill sees any like edible like herbs or berries, she'll like pick at the foliage while traveling.
Yeah, sure. Give me a survival check.
16.
Sure. So as you guys are kind of like approaching like the river, kind of up, coming off of Lake Kyogris up to the north, you do find that there is like pretty much like a plentiful patch of like little blueberries kind of growing along.
Glowing.
Like, yeah, they're glowing. They're glowing
Don't eat
blueberries.
those.
They're glowberries. No, they're like little blueberries kind of just growing along the river. And just roll me a d20. Don't add anything to it.
Nat 20. Let's
Holy shit,
go.
okay. So you find a fuck ton of berries. I would
Yeah.
say, like, if you really wanted to, like, you could make, like, a full meal out of berries tonight if you wanted to. Everyone would be, like, good, wouldn't have to mark off rations or anything like that.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
could be good.
I'll do that.
Maybe even have a couple left over for tomorrow if you just want to, like, sprinkle them on some shit, make it a little extra, you know, delicious.
Yeah,
but,
would
yeah.
love to do that.
Anybody else
So it's
looking
like
for
a
anything in
full
particular?
ration, basically.
Yeah, for everyone. So it'd be like technically
Okay.
4 rations worth, and then
Okay.
like a little left over
so-
probably.
Okay, so as she would like kind of like, I guess with like natural druidic shit,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like mess with them a bit. Not like a lot to like alter them
Yeah.
or anything, but just like, okay, like individually she won't say anything to a fighter named Falarnius, but I assume that he would recognize she's giving him a ration
Got it. Okay.
and just kind of like give it to him, and then to Trent, and then to Tice. She would divvy them up, leave one for herself, tucked away in her pack, and then just
Gotcha.
keep going.
A fighter named Falarnius, are you accepting these?
So I don't move, but then an echo named Azines comes out and does this and just falls through his hands because he tried to be nice, but he can't hold things. And so then I'll pick it up.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess
Continue.
as it gets
go ahead.
closer to night, I'm gonna start looking out for sleep spots.
Sure.
I think because you mentioned it gets more dangerous on the road. I think
Yeah.
camping like a good bit off of the road is gonna be better.
that's generally like for people that travel often, that seems to be the strategy. And you've taken jobs that have taken you out of town, like you know
Well, I'm
that
not even
usually.
from whatever town we were in.
Right, yeah, exactly. So like in your travels and just through picking up jobs and like with that crew and stuff, like you know that like at night like they don't sleep anywhere near the road really. Like you're kind of trying to basically hide yourself throughout the night. But yeah, you can make a check, and then why don't you, since you've been in this area for like a little bit though, taking jobs and shit, right?
Mhm.
Why don't you make it with advantage just to
Nature or perception? Or I guess survival too.
let's do survival.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Natural 20. Plus
Okay,
one,
shit.
21.
You have actually already been down this path before. It's kind of like just over the bridge, off kind of like by the lake-ish. You have a source of water, but also there's kind of like a big open area to where like if you wanted to like hide in the woods away from that open area, you would still have a good visual on it. So if anybody were to come that way, you'd have a pretty good like perception of that spot. So yeah, you guys are able to find like a spot to kind of bunk down for the night. Are we doing anything before we rest, or are we just kind of like vibing? Like
I'll just pick a spot in the middle, and then I'll do create bonfire, just like,
okay,
and then I'll go and find some wood to put on it.
cool, okay. So
I don't know what everybody else was thinking, but if y'all want, I can take first watch.
okay, so we got
I mean,
Honey
you
Hill's on
can-
first watch if we
Are you
want.
willing to take more than one watch? If you do only sleep, well, you only trance for 4 hours.
I mean, shoot, I don't mind. I can stay up.
I assume your perception is better than mine. It's kind
You
of.
could
My
technically take
passive-
2 watches if you wanted.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I can take the first 2. I can take the first, and then the last, like right before we wake up,
How many watches do we
4.
to cover. I was saying what to cover 8 hours, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Could I make an
So-
argument that as a soldier class and then being from a village, I could take 2 comfortably, like being in a survival state?
No, just because like it's like a amount of sleep that you would have, like you would have like
Mechanic-wise,
exhaustion.
yeah.
So like if anything, I would maybe give you like advantage on like a save against exhaustion, but you probably don't want to risk that because exhaustion fucking sucks. Just as like a heads up. But yeah,
And
like
could I
mechanic
do 1 in 4?
not really.
Theoretically,
That would still be 2 watches.
Yeah.
You see, like okay, so like,
But, like,
basically you
awake, sleep, awake.
right, but you would still then need to sleep more while everyone else is awake. Basically, is what I'm saying. So
All
you'd
the
either
drugs
have
I have
to
in my
like.
back pocket ain't gonna do anything.
No.
I mean, if
So,
you 2 are gung ho
I
on
guess-
taking out the other 2 watches, I'll go to bed. And
I was saying.
I mean, you can
like, so
do
when,
it. You're just gonna need to make a save for it.
Yeah,
Sorry,
so
go ahead.
When Honey Hills like first said like, you know, I can take first watch if y'all want.
Mhm.
It was kind of like, I guess, not directed exactly at a fighter named Falernius, but I think I would argue that she feels like he would prefer to take first or last watch. So she said something to at least start a conversation with them.
Gotcha.
would I know which part of the night is
Nothing.
usually the most dangerous?
Oh,
'Cause we could all take
Um,
1, and then we could double down on.
Probably
What?
like almost like midnight hour, basically.
So, like, second watch?
Yeah, about I would say.
So, yeah, we could each take 1, and then just.
Double up on
Honey
one
Hills
of
could
them.
just overlap with one of them during
see,
second
Okay.
watch.
yeah. I mean, I could take second and third.
If you want to overlap with, unless you want to have a heart to heart with a good old fighter named Falarnius here. My perception isn't bad, but I can see in the dark.
I can see in the dark too.
What I'm saying, if you want to double with me at the darkest point of the night, to maximize dark vision.
Yeah, I'd probably take last then because I can't. I don't have night vision.
Okay, so is Trent going first then, technically?
Probably.
Okay, so we have Trent, and then we have Honey Hills, then Honey,
And
or
then Honey Hills. No,
Sorry.
so it'd be Trent, Honey Hills, then Honey Hills and Tice, and then a fighter named Falernius.
okay, cool. Were you guys doing
So she'll
anything before you go to bed?
Trent looks at everybody and says, "Don't forget to brush."
Oh my god.
Sure thing.
No, you have to roll. Every time you lie to me, you have to roll.
All right.
I mean,
Trent will
that's
figure
fair.
this out.
Make your insight check.
Okay.
Oh, I got a natural 1.
Well, then that doesn't matter.
Wait.
And so Trent looks at you and
Unless
says,
you also get a
"Brush
natural 1.
your teeth."
Okay.
Do-
I will
do
just
you?
like. I'll do like
Just
one push.
singular brush.
Trent
Okay.
will allow that.
It's 1 more than he did usually.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
that's too...
Perfect.
with fire.
Let's see here.
Uh,
Anything else before bed?
No.
No.
Okay.
Honey Hills will like set up her spot, and then just kind of, just like immediately like trance once it's like established that like Trent's already like set up to or like posted up to watch it. She's just gone.
Gotcha.
I will say, I didn't say this to the group, but Trent is definitely going to be distracted polishing his teeth collection.
Okay.
Tight.
So, that makes this fun. So everyone is sleeping, and I rolled a 1. So, Trent, I would like you said you're distracted, like you are putting out to the world that you are actually distracted?
I'm literally, I mean, there's some moonlight out, you know, it's not the darkest part of the night. He's just kind of looking at teeth and then like trying to clean them.
This is
Sure.
So
Yeah,
he,
roll
like,
me a
looks up and
perception check
down.
with disadvantage.
Sure. I'll roll both my d20s at once.
Get ready for 2 nat 20s right now.
Yeah, 2 nat 20s. Look at that now.
Oh.
A 9.
Okay. Well, fortunately for this check, you don't have to be super observant because just coming around the bend of the water, you just hear, "Oh, woe is me, our camp in the trees has just been subject to cacophony." And you look up
Trent
and
just
see
says
a-
loudly, "What?"
Please be a ghost. Please be a ghost. Please be a ghost.
I said, "Oh, woe is me, our camp in the trees has just been subject to cacophony."
What's cacophony mean?
Yes, boogla boogla boogla.
When you say R, I always
Go
assume you're gonna
myself.
say R. Kelly. I don't know why, but times you said that.
Oh, Kelly in the trees. No. Oh God. So
Only
if you kind of
Jasmine.
look up, you do see like, you do see a very small figure, kind of like running very dramatically in your direction. They're pretty short looking. But yeah, they just keep repeating the same thing over and over again
So you
as they
said
are
it's
approaching.
They've been hit by a harsh discordant of mixture of sounds.
Yeah.
That's why I looked up.
Exactly.
We've had a lot of
Exactly
noise.
Yep, pretty much. No.
Am I the landlord? No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
The cops there?
I think Trent, knowing Trent, he would see this small figure. You know, he's 6'11". Is that what I put?
Mm-hmm.
He's
He tall. He a
6'5".
big boy.
He's very tall.
Okay.
He's very
Yeah.
intimidating. He's got a presence to him.
Yeah, this
He's got
person's
an
like up to like
orchid.
maybe your near hip. It seems like.
Yeah. So I feel like he would stand up to start walking. He wouldn't wake anybody up
Okay. Gotcha.
because
Gotcha.
he'd be like, "Oh, this small thing. Like, if there's any problem, I'll just punt it."
Okay. Gotcha. Are you
Lord.
just walking up to him?
Yeah, I'm not gonna like. Do we have like a campfire set up or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would only go toward the edge of the light of the campfire, so that way I'm not far enough from the party. But like, I
Gotcha.
think I can handle this on my own.
Okay, so he's still approaching, repeating the same thing over and over again, and then he
Kicks me.
sees you. No, he sees you and he just says, "Oh, he was very evil, wiped us out like mere weasels. That's why Yeneb came to find nice people."
Trent immediately loves this man.
Okay. Yes.
This ghost.
No,
Usually we thought.
he looks, and he, I guess he, I don't want to be stupid, but he'll kneel down to kind of get closer to his level. He'll do
Mhm.
the teacher thing where you get the ass nice up in the other kid's
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
sick,
so what
love
you
it.
do?
Yeah, love it.
And he'll bend down and be like, "What seems to be the problem, sir?" Is this a
What
sir?
you see, yeah. So what you see is like a little goblin guy. He's got like a pointy little hat, and it's got Jerry's making a face. He's got like a little
Goblin the
hat
goblin.
on. And he looks like pretty beat up, and just
A
keeps
bitch?
repeating the same couple lines over and over again, and then adds another bit at the end and says, "One of the most evil beasts in the land, though I swear we had the upper hand, wiped us out flat, though one remains. He's still in camp, he's hurt, in pain."
He speaks in riddles. No.
He does.
Do you actually say that?
No. Yes, Trent out loud says he speaks in riddles.
Okay, well, to that.
He does that how he answers?
No, he says, "Yes, yes, you never speaks in rhyme, but I don't do it all the time. I woke up from a nice rest to a massacre from a bar guest."
That was player, not Trent.
I don't care.
Can I perceive? Because you said he keeps saying the same thing over and over again, but now he's added something different. Can I
Yes.
I don't know, perceive if he's mad or like he's
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight
Like-
check.
When
not
you
mad,
say
anger, mad,
Okay.
like.
I
Yeah,
get what you mean.
sorry,
I get what you mean.
Okay.
He crazy.
not
That's what you're trying to figure
Well,
out.
you said perception.
He is
Yeah.
insane and has a hat.
No. Insight.
Oh.
Insight.
Insight. Cool. 8.
He just seems stressed out, man. He's just stressed.
Insane, man.
He's
You've met
just a
your
little
entire
stressed. And I would say if you're in the realms of the fire, who is on Honey Hills, you're kind of like the most close to lucid. I can't really make you roll a check because you're sleeping, but I would
Well,
say
she's
you're kind of
tranced.
starting to rouse a bit. Like, you know what I mean? Like something is
Yeah.
happening. Like
Coming out of my meditation.
I mean, I
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
think
yeah.
at this point, like,
Coming out of my
one,
cave.
the goblin doesn't
You're
seem
just
to
fine.
be a threat.
Gotta be
He
done.
doesn't seem to be a threat.
One at
He
all.
seems to be distressed, and
They're
he,
not with me.
Mhm.
How did it end up like this?
It was
Oh
only
my god.
God damn it!
Fucking.
It's only a guess.
I then
Okay.
kiss the goblin.
Kiss your death.
Well, like fucking.
Roll a
Just
charisma. Roll charisma.
You roll charisma.
all tongue.
Well,
all tongue
that's-
fucking kiss.
It's
I know it's
literally
teeth
sitting
look.
on the edge between a 14 and a 6. I'll re-roll that.
Oh my god, are you actually
He
trying to
takes
kiss
out
him?
teeth.
You don't need to roll
No.
charisma if you're not actually trying to kiss him. It was a joke.
Oh, okay. Cool. I won't definitely tell you I just got a critical fail.
Oh. You go to
himself.
lean in like,
You go to kiss and then you see that his teeth are terrible.
Yeah,
His
I
teeth are
think
pretty
at this
gnarly.
point, I'd tell him to wait there and like point at literally where the line of the light and the darkness meet. And be like, wait
Gotcha.
there. And you know what? Can just
Okay, I
intimidate him
shall
to make sure he
stay.
does- Okay, no, he seems like this. Okay. And then I kind of just meander back over to the
Mm-hmm.
campfire. And I guess I would know that like specifically Honey Hills would be more lucid.
Probably,
probably
and
the
she's next
easiest to
anyway
wake up?
up for a watch, which you would know. So, like, I mean, it'd be most fair to wake her up anyway.
I think I'll only wake up Honey, knowing
Okay.
how important it is for your teeth to get 8 hours of sleep.
Okay.
All right. How do you
Honey
wake her
Hills-
up?
Yeah.
Aggressive.
No, I think. Yeah. I mean, again, golden retriever boyfriend, just kind of like poke, 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 poke.
He kind of feels the pokes.
Hey.
Eyes just open immediately.
Do I get punched in the face?
No, just
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. There's a little goblin man. He speaks in rhymes. Come help me.
Whoa, woe is me. Our camp in the trees has just been subject to cacophony.
Yeah, that bitch.
what the? Ah! Oh my god! Sorry,
That's how she gets
Christmas?
waken up.
he threw a napkin at me.
Oh, okay.
That's how she woke
Anyways.
up. What is it?
No. Oh my god, this is filthy.
That's why I threw it at you.
Hold on. I'm sorry, 2 seconds. Let me throw this in the kitchen.
I didn't mean for her to do that. I was just doing it to be a dick.
Look what you've done.
It's my job to wash things, not hers. She forgets.
Uh,
Anyway, so, because, hello, Trent. What? A goblin man speaking in riddles?
One
Yeah.
of the most evil beasts in the land, though I swear we had the upper hand. Wiped us all flat, though one remains. He's still in camp, hurt and pain.
Right. Alright. She'll kind of just like, whatever. Grab her shit and get up and walk over to where I'm gonna say Boblin the Goblin is fucking standing.
Yeneb.
Am I the only one that listened, probably other than Jerry?
Yeneb is now underneath the friends list in
What if you name backwards?
Trent.
That's what I thought too, immediately.
Oh, he
Benny.
was very evil. Wiped us out like mere measles. That's why Yeneb came here to find nice people. Yes.
Can I roll to like discern what he's actually trying to say?
Yeah,
Instead of the riddles?
Insight, I guess.
Okay, bitchin'.
Do I speak riddle?
You
I
speak
have
economy.
riddle in my
Oh.
language.
Oh.
7.
He's just laying down some bars, dude. He's just laying down some bars. That's all.
Fire, bro.
Yeah. I mean, he's speaking like kind of plainly, honestly. It's just rhyming and weird. But yeah, he keeps going and he just says, yes, Yeneb speaks in rhyme, but I don't do it all the time. I woke up from a nice rest to a massacre from a bar guest.
I just clamp his mouth shut. That's enough.
No, okay. Let him go. Let him go.
Oh,
You.
woe is me.
Whoa. You listen.
A camp in the trees has just been subject to cacophony.
That's great.
I take his teeth out. No, I'm kidding.
Grab his teeth and twist it.
Grab his stick and twist it. Right. So, how far away, approximately, is your camp from here? First. Second, how did you find us? And third of all, what is this terrible beast that you have, come in contact with? Is it like a werewolf? Is it a vampire? Is it
It's a podcast.
Yes, Yeneb speaks in rhyme, but I don't do it all the time. I woke up from a nice rest to a massacre from a bar guest.
a bargist?
Yeah,
Do you know what that is?
No, I don't.
I don't either.
Sorry,
roll a history or
Take the thing I'm going to show you on Google and multiply it by 1.33.
Sure, do nature, I guess.
Wait, were you saying nature or... Oh, wait, actually, can we...
Nature
No, wait, yeah,
or
it's the same.
like
Both of us?
history, I guess. Sure.
Well, they're both intelligence. Fuck.
I like how we're still asleep.
Yeah. I would.
medicine.
I would. I don't know how to do this for you.
We're both like active travelers.
So Honey Hill's rolled real good. Oh. Okay.
It is a modded... It's modded to a...
Okay.
I got
Trent.
a 13. No,
Okay.
14.
What did you roll in? History or nature?
By the same.
Yeah, the same intelligence, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
but
I
are
just-
you proficient in one of them?
Yeah. Well,
No.
no, like I'm just
That's
kind of
why.
looking at like how to answer your question exactly.
Is a Vargas got teeth?
Oh.
The history of
yeah,
teeth of a
definitely.
Vargas.
For sure have teeth.
does?
Oh my god, I didn't
Cool,
mean to
can I
do
do a
that.
med
No. Oh my god, I broke things. Hold on. I clicked a
God
button that I
damn
didn't mean
it,
to click.
I've seen
Go away.
Vargas before.
Go away.
Wait,
No,
what are we looking
stop.
at? What is this?
go
Oh,
away.
I see so much.
Go away.
Oh,
Yeah,
Go
like-
away.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine. Go away. I didn't ask you. Okay. So anyway, loosely speaking, it is something kind of from like goblin folklore that is like, I don't want to call it a werewolf, but kind of like it would be, as far as you know, like their version of a werewolf to an extent. Like
Is
it's
this
something
a
that can
shorter werewolf?
sort of. but it's like goblin specific. Like it's a goblin specific werewolf-ish to an extent. That's about
So when
all
a
that you
human
just
goes
know.
to werewolf, a goblin go to bar guest.
Not exactly.
But similar.
Kind of.
Same, but different.
Same but different. Yeah.
Is it times
Just a
1.33?
humanoid beast monster that hunts goblins.
There you go. More like a monster that
Like
specifically
it doesn't
hunts
really turn.
goblins.
It's just an existing.
No, but it can turn into a goblin.
Oh. Wait.
So it's the other way around. It's a thing
Well,
that can
I'm
turn
just
into
kind
a
of.
You're
goblin.
talking to a lone goblin right now.
Yeah.
I'm not awake. I don't know.
You're
anything.
sleeping. Shut up.
I sure-
Yeah, I'm just Googling in my dreams.
Don't Google. That's cheating.
I'm not googling. I just know.
I've never
can look
heard
at a
these things
picture.
before, and I did this already before you said no.
That's what you do. And
You know what? Trent, can you just like stay here for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Why don't you keep talking to them? That'd be great.
Yeah, I look at God, what is his name again?
Yeneb.
And
What?
Ineb.
A neb.
Ineb. Okay, sorry.
Yeneb.
Three
Yeneb.
people at the
Yeneb.
Yeneb.
Get it right.
Oh, yeah.
Three people.
Wait,
Benny backwards.
Yeneb. Okay, I look at Yeneb and I go, "You got any more? You got a mixtape?
What is a
With all those
mixtape?
rhymes?" I'm kidding. I ask him. I guess I keep pressing him for questions to see if he'll answer anything else. I
Okay,
don't
what are you
know those
asking?
questions- I don't know what those questions are.
Well, I can't answer them.
I'll say, well, while you figure that out, I
Okay.
am gonna were Tice and a fighter named Falarnius like set up nearby each other, like arms
We were
length
actually
away.
cuddling.
Okay,
I'm Little Spoon.
that checks out.
Where's the zines and all
Okay.
It's
this?
pretty warm, so it probably works out.
I have to actually,
Pop him up like a Bionaire.
He's a boner action. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's
So
see,
Not
boy.
sexy.
are you guys actually cuddling, or are you like arms length away?
It's
Probably arm's length away.
Okay. I would say like canonically cuddling, or
just spiritually.
Not
Why
a
do you
second
care?
asking because that's gonna change what I'm gonna do to wake y'all up. God.
This whole person again. It's fine.
He said I'm not mad, but he mad. Okay, anyway, continue.
Not in real life. It's okay.
So, she'll kind of very, very gently, like, shake. What is on your head?
Keep going. It's fine. Don't worry about me.
Sorry, I'm
Oh
trying
my
to wrap it.
god.
She'll like gently shake a fighter named
True.
Flornius. Hey, wake up, please.
And I just grab a pull of makeup.
She'll shake a little bit harder. She doesn't want to like hurt him. Hey, a fighter named Felanius.
Kind of just roll over. Just,
Oh, so what I do to you in the morning?
yeah, because you're a goblin in the morning.
Aren't we all?
No.
She'll shake him a little bit and kind of like not smack his face, but like pat his face.
No, my eyes are open. I just.
Oh, right. Hey, so there's this goblin named Ineb at the edge of camp that Trent is talking to. I'm really sorry to wake you. I haven't dealt with goblins like this. He's speaking in rhymes and almost well, he's speaking exclusively in rhymes. You know what? If you want, I'll just let you get back to sleep. I'll just.
Can I roll an insight as I look at the goblin to see if?
Oh, it's me, our camp in the trees is just
R.
been
Kelly.
subject to cacophony.
Is it?
Yeah,
is
go
it?
ahead. Roll insight.
Which one do I want? I want you. Fuck. Man, no, don't worry about it. I already know what that answer is going to be. I'm going to sit up but stay where
Jade,
I
I
am.
love that.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna go wake up Tice now.
I'm on alert, is what it is. I'm just sitting up making
Okay.
sure everything's okay.
Okay. And then she'll kind of like come up to Tice and kind of be like, Tice?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So we've kind of got a situation. Yaneb is this goblin speaking in rhymes at the edge of camp. Trent's talking to him right now. But Trent woke me up, and then I just woke up and fight on him for Lonnie, so now I've woken you up. Because I think we're all just a little groggy. Well, you two are. He was. I don't. Anyways, can you, like, come check this out? Because I don't know, this doesn't seem like a normal goblin to me, but, like, I can't...
So, being a beast folk, you could call it myself. Would I get like a special aptitude to talking with other, like,
Yeah,
I guess
kinda.
monstrous races?
Kinda, yeah. The fiendish, yeah.
Ganon of
I'll make an insight check.
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead and add. Do you have proficiency in that?
I don't.
Add it.
Cool. 14.
Ooh, okay. Based off of how he's talking, and the fact that he's referring to himself as Yaneb, you're getting a weird feeling that he's not exactly in his own mind right now.
Yeah, I guess how many goblins would I have met that don't speak Goblin?
All of them. Oh wait, in Goblin specifically?
Like the fact that he came up to us and spoke in common.
Yeah, kind of weird, kind of weird. But also, if he was coming for help, common is default. A lot of people would go to, you know, because common.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you kind of get like more of a weird feeling that he's talking in rhymes, and Yaneb isn't. I mean, there's not a lot of super common goblin names, but it feels weird.
Okay.
And they definitely don't all talk in rhymes.
Alright. Oh, okay, I'll go up and talk to him.
Okay.
Hey, sir, how's it going?
Oh, woe is me. Our camp in the trees has been subject to cacophony.
Okay. And why is that?
Oh, one of the most evil beasts in the land, though I swear we had the upper hand, wiped us out flat. The one remains, he's still in camp, he's hurt in pain.
If there's only one left, then why are you here? That would be two, right?
Oh, he was very evil, wiped us out like mere weasels. That's why Yaneb came here, to find nice people.
Okay, so are you the last one?
Yes, Yaneb speaks in rhyme, but I don't do it all the time. I woke up from a nice rest to a massacre from a bar guest.
Do I know anything about Bargus?
Roll history or...
Nature. I guess history and nature are the same.
Yeah.
I'll do history.
History.
11. Not very high.
Nope, not really. You know they're a spook for goblin folk.
What can I do?
What did you roll on your insight again?
I think 13.
13? Okay. Oh, my music disappeared.
Well,
he kind of just keeps like looping as well.
Wait, what?
He kind of keeps like looping, like
I fully
the
got that.
phrases, yeah.
Yeah.
And when you say there's no point to him going back right now, he goes through the one of the more evil beasts in the land. Though I swear we had the upper hand, wiped us out flat. Though one remains, he's still in camp. He's hurt in pain.
Yeah, but if one remains and you're here, you're the one.
He just starts like shaking his head like side to side, basically.
Like, no.
Yeah.
So you do know other things. Also, you say you don't rhyme all the time. You have rhymed this whole time.
Brent was watching Tyson dump.
A fighter named Flarnius is brushing his teeth because he's been woken up.
This guy, he's wearing a hat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like a pointy little hat.
Has anyone
little...
touched him? Oh wait, it won't.
I clamped his mouth.
Yeah. He clamped his mouth shut.
Oh.
I now have a mark of death.
So I don't trust him.
Marked for goblin death.
Yeah.
You get the mark of the mind goblin.
Hey, Trent. This
Yeah, what's
guy's
up?
teeth are
What's up?
pretty gnarly. Could you give him a check?
Excitedly, Trent says, "Sure." Actually,
Alright.
is
And then
Honey Hills over by us?
Yeah. After I woke them up, I kind of like when Tice like walked up to do all this, I went with him.
Like, I guess I look at Tyson and I go, "Do we need him to continue talking for me to do that, or do you just want me to look at his teeth?"
I mean, you could just look at it. Sir, don't worry. We're here to help. And can I roll a persuasion check? I guess this.
Well,
I
I
can do
was
deception
thinking
too. I can just
Go
roll
ahead.
something +7
Go
if
ahead.
you'd like me to. Okay.
+7.
15.
Casually.
He buys it.
Okay.
I was just gonna ask if Honey Hills could hold person him, while he's mid rhyme, hold person so his mouth stays open.
No, he'll do it. I'm just curious to see if this is what I think it might be. If he'll like get upset by someone or like feel the taste of flesh in his mouth and get excited.
Who said I was putting my fingies in? I was gonna start getting my dentist tools out.
Oh yeah, do that. Start with that.
Yeah. So yeah, Trent excitedly walks up now that I'm assuming Yaneb is willing to let me look into his mouth.
Yeah, I guess. If you imply that you're
Yeah.
doing so, I guess he will open his mouth.
Well, is that what Tice was trying to?
That's what my goal was. If he's got some gnarly ones, you might want to take him out too.
Sure. So Trent pulls out from his little dentist pack a little
if this
mirror.
guy's actually a goblin, I won't feel
Mhm.
terrible, but Jerry will.
And then I pull out like a little scalpel. You know, that's the thing that scrapes your teeth and gets all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. And then I look at Tyson and go, "Could you suck on this?"
To, like, clean it or wash it?
No, could you suck on this? It's a
it-
straw that I'm about to put into the goblin's mouth so the saliva
Oh
his mouth will get all dry. But I'm not telling Tice that. I'm just going, "Can you suck on it?"
no, I won't. I'll tell you what. Can I use thaumaturgy to like create a vortex of air and like draw it up that way?
Sure, fuck it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Cool. So I stick the straw into
There's
Yaneb's
just
mouth,
spit going everywhere.
That's why I sat back here.
Yeah.
and all this, the mouth is all nice and dry now. And I'm scraping the I'm in. Okay, I guess I should say I'm going to put my tools into his mouth.
Okay, he lets you.
Okay, cool. And I start looking around. What do I see?
It's fucking gnarly, dude. Goblins have like kind of pointy teeth. One of them's definitely like cracked in the back. You see a couple that look like they're probably gonna come out soon, whether they decide to take them out or not. It's a mess in there. It's a mess. Oh, they're gums. Those are receded to hell.
What?
Oh no!
Yeah, it's not looking
Okay.
good. It's not looking good.
If I start taking out all the bad teeth I see, how many would I leave him with?
You'd probably
No.
Does he
okay.
react? Is
Let's do
then
this
he starts-
backwards. You would take out about 6 teeth, probably. The other ones
Okay.
look potentially salvageable. Are you going to take them out, or trying to take them out?
Well, as any good dentist would say, is I'm making. This is why I hate going to the dentist. So it's funny that I'm a dentist in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Where
a
they
dentist?
just completely basically insult everything that you eat and drink.
Yeah.
Because
Sure.
they're like, God, your teeth look horrible, and they just are not nice about it.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Been my dentist experience my entire life.
Gotcha.
And so I tell them like, God, you got shit in here, like fuck. Like I'm gonna have to take at least 6 of these bad boys out. You okay with that?
He doesn't
say
say
no.
anything.
Because he can't say not rhymes.
Are you going for a tooth?
Yeah, I mean, silence is obviously a yes. So
Sure. I'm gonna. Oh, ouch. I'm gonna need you to roll a charisma saving throw, please.
and definitely don't
Wait,
have a
charisma
plus
saving
one
throw?
for-
Yes.
The ghost.
I'm not telling you.
That'd be really
That's a 7.
You go to take out the tooth, and then you just decide not to. Because not only is this the most glorious set of teeth that you've ever seen in your life, this is the most glorious goblin you've ever seen in your whole life. And you drop down to both knees, lay yourself
And
prostrate
suck him off.
in front
Now,
of this
wait.
goblin.
Trent
No.
knows teeth.
You are
I should
doing
get
this.
advantage.
You are doing this. You lay down before this goblin and start worshiping it. This is the most beautiful goblin you've ever seen in your whole life.
cool. I firebolt the goblin.
Do you have firebolt? Everyone roll initiative.
All right.
All right, hold on just a second. Hold on.
God,
I will let you
daggone.
get that firebolt off first because you just kind of jumped into it, and then we'll roll up into some stuff. Hold on just a second here.
Oh, we got a map.
Am I like charmed or something right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
You sure are. To an extent.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Okay. Charmed, I'm sure. Actually, I had this going here, but that's not the camp you're at. So pretend that that's your camp and it's not fully fucked up and, everything's fine.
That's your Neb's camp.
We're gonna do a little poof. And this guy is, let's see
No, my
here.
fine, no problem.
He's just a little goblin. Everything's fine. It's just a little goblin guy. Where's my
Why is the
super
map
suit?
so big that if it's just
Thanks,
a little goblin?
Tice. Look what you got.
Why
me
can't I
doing now.
click on this?
Hey,
Why do you not
listen.
let me click?
He wasn't
I
ready
solved
for the
the-
Mind Goblin.
Yeah, I was ready for something. I solved the problem.
Okay, so Goblin Guy
Well, I stood
and
back
Trent are like right. I'm gonna put Trent like here because he came up to your
I'm
camp.
dick sucking
So
range,
let's.
so-
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then where's everybody
Just,
else
you know,
think that they'd be positioned around
I would be
this
next.
guy?
I'd be next to Trent because I was second.
Right next to?
Goo. I was
Oh,
second.
right, you're
spit.
right. Like here or like one
Yeah,
over?
probably there.
Okay. And then Honey Hills and a fighter named Flornius. Whereabouts do you think you're at?
I think I'd be like a little
Is-
bit closer, but not much.
Is that our
Okay.
camp with in the corner?
Right,
Technically.
No, I'm technically yes. So you guys would probably be more like this way, honestly.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd be close, like 2 squares closer, behind,
Okay.
closer to the fire, because I didn't move up.
Closer
no.
to the fire. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So we'll put you like about there. What did everybody roll for initiative? Let's start with Trent.
16.
16. Okay. Tice, what'd you roll?
11.
11. Okay. And this guy rolled really fucking high. Surprisingly. Let's see. A fighter named Falarnius. What'd you roll?
1.
Oh, fuck. Natural 1?
Yeah,
Okay, your first attack is going to be at disadvantage.
that's fine. Yeah, so I was gonna say, I rolled a 1, so there's no change in that.
No, you're good. And then Honey Hills, what'd you roll?
17.
Okay. Alrighty, so Tice, as soon as you see that, you're
So
just
anyway,
kind of
started
going for it.
blasting.
Okay, start your
15.
blasting. 15. Definitely gonna hit. Go ahead and roll for your
Oh, that
damage.
sucks. 1 point of fire damage.
Ooh, ouch. Actually, real quick, before you do that, I need you to roll a charisma save.
Yeah. 26.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that. He's taking that damage. All right, sounds good. Okay, up next is our dear goblin friend. So let's see here. What do I want to do?
How many units of measurement is each of those squares?
It's usually
5 feet. Yep, 5 feet it'll be.
And is a
so-
diagonal considered 5 feet in this case?
Yes. Yep. We're doing
Okay.
diagonals at 5 feet. It's
And that
just
includes
too
going
much
up.
work to do stupid shit. Okay. Let's see here. It is going to look at Tice, and I need you to make another wisdom save.
Wisdom?
Yes.
Okay. 18.
18. You are fine. However, it is going to disengage and start running this way. Out
Okay.
to there. Okay. Up next we have Honey House. What'd you like to do?
Right. Hold on a second, because I don't remember the range of things. Missy, I'm just trying to figure out if I need to move to hold person him.
Mhm.
I do need to.
No.
Oh, no,
What's
I
the
was
range on
I was
it?
just like you. It should be pretty
Oh,
decent.
okay.
Like 90 feet, I think. 60 feet.
It is 60 feet. Whee!
I'm gonna zoom in a little bit.
Yeah, so I'll probably I'll move 10 feet down. So
Okay.
just the 2 squares. And then I will cast hold person on you know.
Okay, what kind of save is that?
Wisdom save DC 13.
You rolled a nat 20.
Second question. Is this a
Yes.
humanoid?
Oh wait.
Technically, oh, that's a good question.
I didn't even think about that. I forgot.
I
it
will
was
say for sake of
humanoids.
this, sure, yeah,
Well,
technically.
a goblin would be a humanoid, but if the creature itself may not be.
Let me double check.
If
Let me
it- if
double
it
check.
is in
Either
fact
way,
not.
it rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Let me
It's a
see.
ghost. Fuck you.
It's not a
Shit.
ghost. The first thing you encounter is a ghost. That actually be
I
kind of
really
funny.
want
Well,
it.
I
Well,
mean,
fighter name for Lardius
no,
goes back
it's still
to bed 'cause he
technically
doesn't believe in
considered.
ghosts.
It's technically
don't know
considered
what you're fighting.
humanoid. It is
Okay.
technically considered humanoid.
Okay,
But okay,
and then
it
I'll just-
still does not
Yeah,
work,
it's
and
just-
it lets out this gross ass laugh in your direction.
Fucker.
Nice.
I will
Fucker.
bonus action shillelagh.
Oh, shillelagh. Okay, shillelagh
And
that
then
lay.
That's it.
Okay, sounds good. All right, you have shillelagh. Trent. Let me double check
Yeah.
how long this lasts. I think you're technically good. Let me double check here. Where it at though? Pew, pew. Yeah, you kind of like shake your head and you're like, what the fuck? Like you are now kind of conscious again. Like you are back to yourself. You can do what you will. Oh, actually,
Yeah. So first,
no, you can't. It's the end of your turn. You can't do anything, but you are aware of things. You can move, I would say, if you wanted to, but you can't take an action this round.
Out of curiosity, can you rage
Would you like
as
to
a
move?
bonus action?
yeah. rage is a
It's
bonus action.
technically it's at the end of this turn, so it won't count for this one, but he could the next round. Did you want to move at all? I will let you move if we want.
I feel like he wants us to fall. But I don't
It's up
wanna
to you.
run after him. But I will do nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Sounds good. A fighter named Flornius. Tis
So
you.
as soon as my
Wait,
turn ends,
wait, he goes.
I'm-
Oh, yeah. We're good. Go on. I already went. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, I did skip you. I did skip you.
Okay.
I did skip you,
Well,
Tice.
well-
Sorry. I
Yeah, no,
did.
because his first action was Firebolt, and then it was the initiative rolls.
Yeah.
right,
Yep, that's my
right.
bad. So go ahead, Tice. What do you?
All right. I'm gonna
what you
do a
doing?
fair amount of stuff.
Okay.
I'm
fair
gonna run
amount of
up.
stuff.
I'm gonna run up to this lovely individual.
Okay.
I'm going to bonus action quicken spell, inflict wounds.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to roll another charisma
Charisma
save. Yeah.
25.
Yeah, you're totally fine.
18
Okay.
to
What do you? Oh yeah.
For 18 points of necrotic damage.
Oh,
Alrighty. Let me double check here.
I
You
kill
go to
everyone,
do
he's
that,
right.
and the spell, like, normally when you do this kind of spell, you can see like the effects happen. The effect hits and then kind of almost melts away, and then he looks at you and just goes, hey, and he looks better than he did when you hit him.
Oh, Jerry knows what this is, but Tyson.
I thought that might happen.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep doing the stuff I was planning on doing because
Yeah, go ahead.
life. Cool. Action, firebolt.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. 10 to hit.
That does not hit. That one
Cool.
misses.
And then
whiff.
I'm going to.
Oh, I said a whiff. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, and I'm gonna step back 2 feet.
Okay.
2 squares.
Two squares?
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna take a swipe at you. Let's see here. That is a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And I need my dice. I don't have the right dice out. Sorry. What a bad DM. That's gonna be 5 slashing damage.
Okay. Hellish Rebuke, Dex saving throw.
Yeah, okay. Saw that coming.
If I could do
ooh,
damage, this would be cool.
Not great. 8. He rolled an 8.
He's I don't know what his health is currently. He's gonna take 20 points of fire damage.
Holy fuck! 20 on a hellish rebuke.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. He's not looking too great. He's not looking fantastic. He's not looking great. Okay. So
Cool, that's my turn.
after Tice is now a fighter named Falarnius.
How do I want to maneuver this? Ooh. I would like to go, let's see, so 10 feet forward,
Okay.
and then 15 feet diagonally towards,
Okay. Put you right there.
and then I want to and so his movement is an action, right? I think that's my action. If I can't get in range, I can't hit him.
So yeah, so you have
I'm
movement
too
every
far away to
round,
hit him, I know
action, and
that.
bonus action. Yep.
Okay. I bonus action an Echo Namazine's behind him because it's within 15 feet.
15 feet would be like on him. You could put him on like the side.
No,
or something
diagonally
if you
15, right? Because that would be 1, 2, 3, right?
Where?
Behind him, under it, on the edge. Yeah.
Here? Oh yeah,
Yeah, because
you're
that's
right.
15 feet from me.
I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying like across from you, like
Oh,
over
no.
here. Okay,
Right
yeah,
there.
you can put him right there.
Okay. And I'm just gonna leave that right there for now.
Okay, sounds good. Is that the turn?
Yes.
Okay, it is back to the top, which makes it his turn, and it saw what you just did, AFNP, and it's going to look at you, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
It's not bad, I think. 17.
17, that's not bad at all, and you just killed one of his bigger things. Okay, so you are fine. You once again kind of feel like for a second you get like really confused, and then all of a sudden you just kind of like snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Everything's fine, and it is going to once again disengage and run
And
this
so when
way.
it leaves within 5 feet, I can take an opportunity of attack at it.
So it did disengage, so you cannot,
But
unfortunately.
I don't know what these words mean. You use fancy
So a
words.
disengage, basically when you use a disengage, it means that you don't take opportunity attacks when you're moving.
Are
So,
those infinite? Or is that
It's an
just
action.
for
Okay.
this guy, it's a bonus action, but
Oh,
yeah.
It's a
Um,
shot.
Because this
But
is
in
something that
most
Tice doesn't
cases-
know.
Yeah.
I'd
Most
say in
actions,
most
it's an
cases,
action.
It's an action, yeah.
Unless you're like a
Well,
rogue.
You can use disengage as an action.
Yeah. Honey Hills. 'Tis your turn, lassie.
Jeebs. Oh wait, hold up. I gotta like blow up Discord real quick to
No, you're
look at this
fine.
map better. There it is.
About right now, you're about 35 feet away.
Yeah. I'll move like 20 feet diagonally
Okay.
towards him.
I'll put you like right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does any of our party members look injured?
I took
I don't.
I took a little bit of damage.
Not too much.
I took 5. I look fine.
You look fine. Okay. I'm just gonna move and then that's it.
Okay. Trent,
So,
tis you.
seeing now, so I'm good. I'm no longer charmed.
Yeah, no, you're good. You have your full action, full
Did-
bonus action, all that jazz.
Did I realize he tricked me into believing he had perfect teeth?
Yeah, you probably don't think he has perfect teeth anymore.
That immediately invokes rage.
One
Yes,
of your best
okay,
also bleeding
perfect.
if that helps.
So,
Making me believe that these awful teeth could ever be
Good teeth.
beautiful.
punishable by death.
Exactly. Immediate
Okay.
dispatch of your
Easy,
entire
breezy,
head, and then I take
beautiful,
all your teeth
inept.
out.
Gotcha. Okay. So, you have activated your bonus action to do rage. And what does that look like again? Your eyes get glowy and your little wings start flapping.
Yeah, they start to flutter. My eyes go a little bit pinker.
Hell yeah.
It doesn't really move, but in my backpack, I can feel the box start to flutter a little bit because
Okay,
it's excited, 'cause
gotcha.
it knows
Sure.
I'm about to get.
It's exciting.
I'm about to turn this box into a familiar.
It's a
Okay.
mimic.
My pet. Just my
Uh,
pet.
Okay. So what are you
Sorry,
doing?
I'm looking something
You're
up.
good. Because you could definitely make it there to him if you wanted to.
So I can run to him and I can take my
5,
action.
10, 15, 20. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
20.
Cool.
20 feet
And then
puts
I
you right
get-
You're
there.
getting there.
But then I have to make a charisma check, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure do. Charisma save.
Just roll the dice. It's fine. Just don't get low numbers.
Yeah, you're right.
Just roll the
Actually,
numbers,
it's
man.
easy.
Does your rage prevent you from being charmed?
I'm
Certain
looking
rages
that up.
do.
Berserker does.
Okay, I don't think you're berserker.
No,
No,
that's your
I'm-
ancestral.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ancestral guardian.
Okay, just kidding.
Psych.
That's why I'm using a Z.
So go
He's
ahead and
immune
use
to
that
all
shi-
conditions.
Go ahead and do that save there real quick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good. If I make
Oh, and what do I add?
Your charisma, unless you're proficient in it, you would add proficiency, but
With 16.
16? Yeah, you're good. You, for a second, you're like, dang, those teeth might actually be okay. And then you go, no, they do not.
I
Like,
invoke
those are
rage
the worst.
again.
Yeah, double rage. Okay.
Imagine
so
one rage
go
for each
ahead
fist.
with your turn unimpeded. Go for it.
Yeah. So I'm going to. Let me check something else. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
having to read things is hard.
Careful.
Okay, never mind. Okay. Cool. So I'm going to. I think also in rage I get 2 attacks, don't I?
No, just one. We get
the
to
Yeah,
add
not
plus
yet.
2
You get
damage
one
to it.
later. You get one later.
Cool.
But you do
So
add
I go.
damage.
I go to smack this guy with my great axe.
Okay, go for it.
You can also reckless if you like.
Does a 12 hit? Or
A
no,
12
wait.
does.
This is strength, right?
Yeah.
It's a strength attack. Yeah.
Strength plus my
2.
2 on attack.
Yep.
Cool. That's a +9, so 16.
Oh, yeah, you hit. You definitely hit.
Beat him up.
Yeah, and then I roll
Pop, pop.
damage. Where's
So
my D12?
let's see.
Oh my god, that's 12 plus
Okay.
4 plus 2.
Okay. Cool. So, how are you swinging at this guy?
I think I'm trying to decapitate this dude because I'm going to get those
Okay.
teeth out, whether or not.
So, you go and you don't quite decapitate, but you do make a giant gash across the neck, which then stitches itself back up. And he looks at you with his nasty, disgusting ass teeth and just says, "Can I have another?" And
rage
that's
a
about
third
it. I use all of my rage right
Rage
now.
for his third hand. Sweet.
And he looks better than when you just hit him.
Okay, question. I know it's not my
Yes.
turn in combat, but
No, you're
like,
fine.
Is this thing taking like does it look like it's been hurt and it's taken damage?
It
I
has
did-
been hurt. However, it's definitely not taking all of the damage. And sometimes when it gets hit, it looks like it's getting better.
It looks like it's getting better, but
How
it's
does
not
it
necessarily
look
getting
currently?
better.
Currently, right now, not fantastic. Definitely could.
My 20 did a number on it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there a noticing of what damage hurts it, or what damage makes it seem like it's better?
Doesn't really seem to make sense because a magic spell hit it and it didn't do anything, and then an
different magic
axe
spell
hit
hit
it
it.
and it didn't. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like it has like a pick upable
Rhyme or
pattern at the
reason.
moment. But Tice, 'tis your turn.
Alright, I'm curious. The scorching. Right. Da.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna
You-
try something.
'Kay.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna hit it. Press
Okay.
move on the edge.
After a charisma saving throw.
Ow. Don't suck. 12.
Oh, you just made it. You're fine.
Cool. I'm gonna do a guiding bolt at
Okay.
second level.
Okay. Go ahead and
Ooh, 19 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, does that just hit? Oh,
Well, I roll. Oh, I gotta roll the hit. You're right.
yeah, yeah.
Let me roll the hit first.
I was gonna say, I
You
know
get a
some
low
of them
number
do, but I don't think
Dang,
that's one of them.
9.
Ooh,
Yeah.
does not hit.
Yeah.
Does not hit.
Okay.
It like kind of
19 points of,
glances on the other side of Trent and like gives you some like evil eyes.
Oh wait.
before
I'm
kinda,
going
like,
to use
snickering.
favored by the gods and add 2d4 to that.
Ooh, okay, go ahead.
Let me find 2d4 here.
Favored by the gods, but doesn't.
He is the
Yeah,
god. It's the
plus
economy.
5. Does 14 hit?
14 does hit.
Cool. 19 points of damage.
Ooh, how would you like to
Just
eliminate
blow
this
its
man?
head off.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So, Trent,
Teeth go
after you
everywhere.
just did like a slice trying to fucking cut this head off, it seals back up and then out of nowhere just like a and its head literally explodes. You get hit in the face with a couple gnarly teeth. A couple of them go flying in other directions and this body falls to the ground. Trent, since you're right there, why don't you roll me a perception check?
15.
The thing starts healing itself.
Okay. Not even
Starts-
like
It's a starfish.
it's very faint, but you almost see like this like ethereal body kind of lift from this dead body and kind of take off into the distance.
I
Oh,
grab
it's come.
kidding.
You can't grab it.
You still remember that from your other campaign.
Yay, you survived. That could have been way different had you actually followed him. That would have been way more gnarly. But yay, you killed your first. You killed your first thing.
They killed it. I just
level up.
insisted.
No, you don't fucking level up. You can't ask
What?
that every
Come on.
time. You did one fight. Maybe
It was
next
a
time.
really
Left
good
the
fight.
town.
It was a
I thought
very
we were,
one.
I thought
should
we
get
were
extra
leveling up
points.
based off achievement, not by battle
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, we
the
left-
fuck.
Yeah, no, I
town,
got
that was
you.
one
But what I'm
achievement.
saying is, you just
That
did
was an
one
achievement.
thing.
I know.
So
I'm saying we don't level up.
We blew
for
out that game.
anyone,
That was
for
a
anyone
solid-
who doesn't know, that was a friendly little nilbog, which
Yeah.
is a goblin backwards. But they're great. They're the worst actually.
Yep.
But yeah, so you've completed your first battle together. Kind of wasn't super crazy because we didn't get to like the other half of it, sort of. But you avoided it, so that's cool too.
Is it
So.
morning time?
No, it's not morning time. You guys can go back to your rest. I know it's getting late. We're definitely past our normal time. Thanks for playing with me.
Oh,
guys.
shit.
It was fun. Did you have
Yeah.
things that you wanted to do next week? Because next week we could do a longer one if you so desire. Like, I know we're kind of just traveling, so
I don't
guess
have a longer one.
you don't have a longer one. What do you
My
mean?
pee-pee's small.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! I don't even know why I walked right into that. Literally just
To herself.
full on walked right
Yeah.
into that. But yeah,
Don't,
that
don't
was,
worry, you didn't
that's
hit
fun.
anything. It's too small.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ, superstar. But shit, thanks for playing. It was a fun time. I think we're gonna find somebody to raid out into, and then next week we will continue our journey to Soadanna.
life.
Maybe get to the wedding. I know she's been lurking too. I'm gonna have to see. We'll have to see.
Raynor, Fox is streaming.
Okay.
Raynar could be interesting.
Okay, I think
Lunebetch
Sweet Pea will
is
be on for a little bit longer
Yeah,
too.
Lunebetch is streaming. Raid into
What?
her.
No
I'm
way.
streaming. I'm just kidding.
No way. Okay, I think we're probably okay. The only thing about Sweet Pea is she's doing like a co-work stream, and that isn't
Do
like,
Raynor then.
totally the vibe right now. That's true. We could. Was he playing?
You had like
Giant
5 people
Alliance.
raid you yesterday.
That's true. I know, and she was one of them too, so that makes me feel bad.
Well,
but also, like,
it's fine.
she's just doing a co-work thing. I don't want to like disturb. But okay, cool. So we are going to raid out. I hope everyone has a good night, a good time, and bye. Bye.
I love you. Hey.
Bye.